And it's run out of lines, so that means I have to talk and stuff. Turn this down a bit to presumably reasonable levels. I am once again horrible at reading the bars of sound that probably have a name that I don't know off the top of my head. I've remembered to add not rolling higher than an 8 for an entire D&D session to this. Sir, I rolled a 9. Oh god, I do need to replace those dice. That was, even if you're not suspicious, just as sheer punishment, that was not a good session for rolling. But still fun. Also, hello everyone. Usually they're called bars or levels or meters or monitors. Of course there's 4 different words for them. But yes, we'll start off with saying hello to everyone. Hello Papaya Gamis, hello King SD, who I will keep referring to as Keith if that's okay, because it happens everywhere and I'm never 100% sure how to pronounce Kane SD. Hello Paxiku, Summer, more people. Yes, Tawiya, Between the Borders and Sewa. Well, thank you very much for the subscription Between the Borders. Thank you for playing. Thank you much. You can also use those fucking light things what flash when I save things. Compelling. I may have to bear that one in mind. You think I rolled a 9 after you demanded I re-roll twice. You know what? That sounds correct, yeah. Apparently I've just tried to black the dice rolling segments of that session out of my head. But yes, other than getting to play D&D, which was lovely, the first experience of 4th edition no less, and Keith is running it, hence why he's saying all these things. Yeah. Yes, mostly uneventful week, I think. Oh, I did get a wee mini PC, like a Lenovo ThinkCentre M92P, I think it was. I had a vague idea of using it to capture footage from my desktop in case there was any games that were playing silly buggers. It's not powerful enough though, so now I've just got a spare mini PC to play with, which is an acceptable outcome of that situation in my mind. Your dice are always either deeply cursed or suspiciously blessed. Interesting. Oh, no, not you. Not all of this. Why are none of my mod icons available to me? Jesus Christ. Liban. There we go. 4th edition, by joint sake, just thinking about the last time I played D&D. Oh, it's fun, you should do it. Oh. Retro emulator slave? Could be. I would have to think of something else for that though, because I've got 4K telly and that little box will only output 1440. Good evening, Nick. How are you? Spam already. That's the sign that I have made it. And Metroid just bonked me. I'd honestly forgotten that I'd even set up that command. Don't know how Goggles feels about it because it's their remote, but you know. You wanna become famous? God, the amount of time we'd sit around doing impressions of Nick is parody at this point. You're sleepy? Yes, as I saw, but otherwise good. Well, I guess I should probably give you some form of entertainment unless I've got anything else to report. Oh, apart from the weather, which was sunny, then overcast, then sunny again, then about literally 2 minutes of hail, then sun, and then 5 minutes of snow, and then overcast and it's back to sun again. So Scotland living up to its reputation. You consider it the highest form of flattery. Yes. You are eminently quotable, and come to think of it, I may have to get some other people's quote bots into this here contraption if they are willing. You were spoiled with 1 or 2 sessions a week for a good chunk of your life. Now everyone has kids or lives or just exist outside of your home. Yeah, that is a bugger, isn't it? Weirdly, the games I played at university when I had arguably the most free time, I think the best we managed was 2 sessions. You consider steamrollers to be the highest form of flattery. Talia's on her nonsense. Sing it if you know it. But yes, hail me. Why the hell not? But yep, I think that's all the interesting things I can tell you. So, I'll make a game appear. And I've decided to go with face cam, although it is not precisely angled. I'm going to sit back a little for this. Because I can. Because controller game. Why for not? We can get rid of that music now. Because don't tell anyone, it's actually from the first Rogue Legacy. I could remember what that music sounded like and I liked it, so I went with that. Game might be a bit quiet. Yeah, if the loudest part of the game, which is for some reason when the main menu opens, isn't getting very high up, then the rest of the audio is not going to have much of a chance, is it? It is a face. It is my face, would you believe? I have not stolen a face. I am quite floofy at the moment, yeah. I've not done anything with the hair today. So, yeah, it's not that tall. I cut it quite recently, so I don't know. Or we are referring to the beard, which could probably use a little bit of a trim. Hi, Iki Face. How are your words? You've been on your nonsense ever since Nick said something and you emailed him. So, like, 4 or 5 years? I don't know whether to read Love the Beard and Mustache combo as a compliment or a subtle dig. But I'm probably the only one who ever notices this, even if it does show up on camera. Like, this bit doesn't quite meet up. I have to grow out the mustache a little bit to get that. You showed Goggles the Bonk Troid command and they said, quote, tremendous. That sounds promising. Oh wow, if I'm turning this way then yeah, I do look very floofy. Like I said, didn't do anything to the hair today, so this is just natural uppy bit. I don't know hair words. But it looks good. Oh, thank you. You'll get a photo of the bad case of science hair one of these days. I'm interested. This sounds tremendous. Your hair just flops all over the place like a dying fish. Have you considered putting it in water? You have the same beard space issue. Oh, interesting. I don't know what could possibly cause it. As you can see, I've been on this bullshit a little bit already. I swear to God, the tweet wasn't a lie. I played a couple of hours of Rogue Legacy on stream, and that was enough for me to get back on it to the point where I bought the sequel within 12 hours. I'd avoided it for so long because it was early access, and in retrospect it's been in early access for quite a bloody while. I think it is still in there. Is the sequel good? I very like it. If you got on with the first one, and I know you were, I guess, willing to give it a second try, I think is the phrase. As someone who enjoyed the first one, yeah, it's like builds upon that. Also, it just looks like bigger and bolder. Like it goes away from the pixel art look of the first one into, well, I'll just show you. Yep, here we go. Start new Legacy. Because I actually can't remember the story of this. I didn't really look into it. The time has passed. They have not returned. The estuaries have decayed. Kingdom demands deliverance. Sign the contract, and your children shall succeed you. Yeah, Goggles, it just bonks randomly. Also, hello. It's, in theory, there's no reason why I could not make it bonk specific people. I don't think so, anyway. Certainly I could do that with streamer.bot that I've set up. Once you cast off, there is no turning back. You still approve! Excellent. Bonk, bonk, bonk. So, here's for stabby person. Doing stabby all over the place. You can jumps. And for a second I thought I just fucked it and, you know, taken away the thing that would let me jump upwards. Oh, yeah, you can dash straight off, right off the bat in this one. I'd forgotten that. Easily doable in Nightbot via logic. Ah, logic. We've managed to cross the waters undiscovered. A few guards patrolled the west walls, but we were able to remove them without raising a signal. At sundown, we'll start ascending the wall. Provisions should be waiting for us at the top. Ah, I can't dash in the air though. Stab, stab, stab. Stab, stab. Move, stab. Destroy all the goddamn furniture, because that's just what you do, isn't it? Your husband has plenty of beard to make up for your lack of beard. Well, that is fair. We've been hunkered here for the past few days as Zed and her spies prep the west wall. They've rigged the trapdoors ahead so we can open them from below. Tonight, we make our move. There are heavier patrols around, but with all the fighting at the bridge, there should be no time for reinforcements. Jay. See, whenever I see J at the end of a sentence, I just assume someone's using Microsoft Outlook, because that comes up a lot. Someone's using Outlook, they use a smiley face, and everyone else receives it as a J. Because Outlook is proof that God hates us. Did that not go off? That should have gone off. I'm now curious as to why that did not go off. Well, first thing I can do is redeem it for you.
It's a table.
And yeah, not sure what happened there. Why a J though? Excellent question. Excellent question. Maybe it's just with the email clients I use. Right, so did I not turn these back on? I tried to set these up in streamer bot and
that doesn't work.
Didn't behave itself. Thank you. But of course, to try and make them work in StreamerBot, I had to turn them off in Touch Portal.
Zoom's on.
There we go. So I think that was literally the only one I'd forgotten to do. Oui, c'est la table. Did you hear Outlook? Outlook is proof that God hates us. You heard exactly that thing, Goggles. Summer has redeemed no fucking cursing, so I will adhere to that as best as possible, but bear in mind I am from Glasgow. The diving bell cables needed to pass the interior ramparts were waiting for us, just like Zed promised. But our scouts underestimated how much we'd need. We're short a few hundred feet. Looks like we'll have to get creative. You'd also think I would remember how long the no cursing lasts for, but I'm me. So there's these things. You just use them and they port you somewhere else. Don't think the first game has that. You have to take damage to get there, which is odd. But you get a little recovery jump, which can be useful. See, I really want to destroy that bit of furniture behind the mannequin now, and it's not letting me. Thank you very much for the quote, Goggles. You do see an Ikisewa. Forgive you if you get a little loopy. Brain's already nuts, and apparently new diabetes drugs cause lightheadedness and headaches, along with muscle pain and things I already have. Oh, boo. I'm very lucky not to require any logic, because apparently I do shit like this. But I did find this secret area. But no worries between the borders. But yes, do take care of yourself, as Summer says. Most of the pages have been torn from the book, only a solitary note remains. I wish I was a better person. I'm sorry. After that, what was your next order of business? You are usually right on it, BTB. Understandable that you're not at the moment, given side effects and all that, so that's absolutely fine. You hear 1,000 whispers, but can't make out a voice. Yeah, do this properly this time. Looks like I've underestimated Zed's charisma again. Below me, I can see all the misfits that have joined our ranks. Why did so many rebels join? From here, it seems like an endless sea. This was supposed to be a suicide mission meant only for a few. She's unknowingly rallied these souls to a lost cause, and my sins keep growing. Oh, isn't that a mood? Taking care of yourself is the intention. Excellent, for you deserve it. And yes, we are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the NES. Aim. That gap there. 20 odd fucking years, I'm still not over that one. I was there. I had it. This is it. The end of the line. Below us there's a trick wall which can only be opened with magic. Zed said it should lead us straight to the estuaries. Tonight we live and die with the crimes I've committed. Spend mana and cast your spell, restore mana by attacking enemies. So that's why the mannequin's there. So that if I fuck up and use all my mana, I can get it back. By doing a stab. Bonk. Wee. Silhouette. But yeah, it definitely feels good to play. It looks better. And not that there was anything wrong with the first one necessarily, but it just feels bolder and bigger. It's kind of like, you know, going from 16-bit to 32-bit, you know? Yeah, the mannequin is there to steal your flammable materials and throw you. Listen here, you little shit. I say that like it was, you know, in any way my fault. Which, granted, I was the first one to try a door, and that's what got the mannequins riled up. But it wasn't me that tried to break into that place.
Boy, oh boy, look what we have here. Another soul has come to roost. You're seeking my power, right? Oh, let me tell you something, kiddo. I see all. Beyond lies, beyond ego, beyond time. I see the apex of emotions where truth is laid bare. And you know what I see when I look at you? I see a scared little soul. Stuff coming out your nose and poop coming out your butt. Kiddo, if you're this ugly on the outside, then what's it look on the inside? Huh. Interesting. How many people you got in there, kiddo? Well, I don't know what game you're playing, but I won't stop you from taking my challenge. This might be fun. A word of advice, kiddo? I have the power of empathy. Use it to pass the trials. Listen to those who have fallen before you. Learn from their failures and maybe, just maybe, you'll have a fighting chance. Nobody steals my flammables. Yes, it was very specific. The mannequins that attacked us in that D&D session were after flammable materials. And given that one of those materials was technically wine, someone in the party was not going to let it go without a fight. And yeah, it's Keith's explanation there. In D&D, the party tried to loot a blacksmith. Yeah, Emerus definitely tried to loot a blacksmith. The animated mannequin spent most of the combat throwing everyone into each other. I just hid in the corner, and then I ripped a mechanical arm down from the ceiling, because that was not an easy fight. As evidenced by the fact we were fighting things that could just fucking yeet us halfway across the room. Lost again. Every path I've taken has been wrong. Alright, Demetrius, calm down. Remember the lesson your elders taught you. He who gives you only two choices always hides a third. And to demonstrate what they mean by this,
Ah, there it is. I was trying to remember how to do that one because it took me a while last time. You don't think Emmers was to blame, to be honest. It was a perfectly reasonable decision. What, to throw a flaming barrel through a shop window, which had an unlocked door. And there wasn't a flaming barrel before you decided to do that, I will point out. I've been down here for hours. Not sure what to do. Obstacles are just hidden opportunities. What did the elders mean? Could I use these spinning chains to my advantage? I'm too scared to try. Well, I'm not. So yeah, you get to use enemies to your advantage in terms of getting a wee boost up. Which is very useful indeed. Hey, I remember this trick from R-Type. Oh, bollocks. He's doing quite well there. Not nearly perfect. Oh, piss. I forgot every rhythm I had going there for a second. It's a nightmare ahead. The elders said that they are powerful nihilistic thoughts that have grown and festered. I mean, I think we just call that a Discord server. Violence begets violence. If I attack or cast a spell anywhere near it, it will wake up and retaliate. Stay calm, and they won't attack. Yeah, if you do something like that, they attack. Damn it. Damn it. Double damn it. I could have sworn I could have bounced off of those things, but off of those attacks, but apparently not. Maybe that's a thing I unlock later. There's an unexpected scale of flaming sensors. One can accomplish with kindness what one cannot by force. I can reach the nightmare ahead of me. Perhaps I can calm it down. Turns out yes. Chimkin. Floor chimkin, the best kind. Ow. I mean, that wasn't what I was meant to do, but yeah, I'm sticking with it. Oh, cheeky. Didn't even get to fire a shot off, you eyeball fuck. That one did. Also technically not an eyeball. So this is a weird one where the platforms disintegrate when you jump on them. Yeah, you can do that. I like how I was blatantly about to get hit in some of those ones before the area, well, ended, essentially.
Aha! Congrats, kiddo! You proved that you can listen and learn. I'll take you far. Remember, people may lie, but emotions always tell the truth. Oh, one more thing, kiddo. Sometimes it pays to find an emotional connection with your enemy. I know who you'll be tussling with. You should know too. Enough chatter for today. Come on, kiddo. Receive my power of empathy and let's take this show on the road. What do we get? The ability to read stuff. Cool. Also, the sun has gone down since I started, so I'm going to switch on the overhead lights 1 second. Maybe a bit better. Notice that
a little bit of purple in there because I can. Decided I would. Could do with a bit more brightness on the webcam though, so let me just sort that out. Assuming this shortcut still works. Yep. Yeah, looks quite good to me. You've reached peak nerd. You saw lamps and immediately thought Linux, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. I'm considering adding that last one to this, the swear filter, but there you go. I say that as if I have any business talking about the web space, which, coming from a very linear C++ kind of background, that one takes you by surprise, like getting used to events. First time you do it, you just like have to sort of rewire your brain a little bit. Yeah, thought that might be a secret. No, that one is secret. Oh shit, what the fuck? This is a terrible secret and I don't like it. Yeah, I'm gonna die here, aren't I? There it is. Brob. So, if you don't know, yeah, you just pick a new heir of yours to continue your epic journey to get into this castle and do weird shit, I think is the long and short of it. Actually, I can probably... Yeah, I think I can read the chat okay. Without the glasses. Yay! Healthcare unlocked. Okay, yeah, good for me. So this is what my manor consists of at the moment. A stairway. But we've also unlocked rangers. I won't switch just now. I prefer the stabby to the shooty. Who's your heir? I am on camera. Hello, jailer. How are you feeling? Because, oh lord, it's not going to be long till you start work, is it? My condolences. Many eggs are fucking addictive. As are many chocolates, but... And I don't know if I can find a justification for this. Yeah, mini eggs, you say that's addictive and I fully agree. Like, I could sit and munch a whole ass bag of those. Don't need to do night shift anymore this week. You're COVID positive, so... Yeah. Fuck. Well, hopefully it passes as swiftly and painlessly as it did the last time. Or better, because last time wasn't a fucking cakewalk either, now I think about it. Yeah. Oh god, I'm sorry. Depending on your needs, you can drop Perl or you can drop Perl Python in instead. Yeah. Yeah, somehow I didn't anticipate new being used as a COVID response when I made that emote, but fits the bill. That mean you get to game on Friday? I mean, COVID's not a cakewalk. I'm not going to speak for or anything, but it was not, but you're triple vax, so you feel alright. That's good. That is good indeed. That is a silver lining of sorts. Oh, by the way, whenever you go into a castle, you give this cunt all your gold. There are improvements you can make to that situation, but right now I have none of them. Stabby. All the furniture. And I'm not doing any damage. So something I missed. Only skill crits and spin kicks. Fucking... Yeah, this game likes to throw weird ass curveballs at you. Luckily, I can force it by doing dashes. But I also have to remember that I can't dash in midair until I get a specific power up. So I'm significantly changing the play style since I restarted. As you saw, if you saw the title screen at the start of stream, I was at level 100 already just playing offline, so... But I also forgot I can do spin kicks to hurt things. Doesn't hurt as much as, you know, proper stabby, so... Could take a good while longer. This is not going to be a fun hero. You've never seen this game, but it looks nice. It is nice. Okay, I'm going to go for the one that I've never had before. Just in general, I didn't have either of those, so... A primer on Relics and Resolve. Relics are artifacts that grant powerful abilities to the user, but require resolve to wield. Those with a strong resolve, 100% or more, have shown no physical or mental deficits in combat. Conversely, those with weak resolve, less than 100%, have displayed signs of ailing health. There also seems to be a correlation between the amount of armor a soldier wore and their resolve. Those who wore more were less confident in their abilities, and thus had weaker wills and resolve. Perhaps we should send our soldiers out naked. They should not do that. Played the first one for a while. Oh, shit. It can sure be fun and frustrating. Especially when you can't fucking hurt anything. Unless, of course, you crit or spinny the kick. Which are possible, just more fiddly. Up. Calm down. Come down to me. No, don't do that. Come down. Down, 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 down. Do it down. Fine. See, I've damaged him now, so I'm not exactly honor bound to finish him off, but I really want to. Feels like I'm leaving a job half done otherwise. Ah, jeez. This is not the hero I wanted to start off with. Oh, hello. Hello, hello. I've forgotten what this is. I'm also, I think, technically supposed to find a clue to this and get in later, but fuck it, I'm doing it now. Yeah. Love the art style. Yeah, I was absolutely fine with the art style in the first, but I've kind of fallen in love with this one. It's great. I guess it's very 90s game attitude, where I assumed all improvements to graphics would be more bigger and more colours. And pretty much that's it. Scribbles, lines and question marks cover the page. Nothing intelligible. It's actually a question of how far up here I can get with my current abilities. In lower rooms, breakables will never drop items. But I can get mana back. By kicking fuck out a mannequin. Feels like samey but newer. Yeah, it does. It definitely has the feel of the previous game, just with, you know, their own little improvements and such. Right, pal. Welcome, traveller. Not many people know of this spot. Not many people should. Everyone deserves a place to be themselves. Even an estuary. Ceremony of return draws near, and I have yet to act on this rebellion. If I invaded the village, I could crush them before it even started. But that would only be a temporary solution. And attacking now would reveal my hand. I can stop the rebellion, but I will never discover which of the estuaries are on their side. It's only one solution to this conundrum. I shall let the ceremony continue as planned. During the chaos, the traitor will reveal themselves to me. I know it. I have a secret set of guards ready to double the security of the gates at the last possible moment. The peasants will be decimated on the bridge. As for the rebels that ambush us during the ceremony, I will take care of that. No tricks, no treachery. I will show the people the true difference between a serf and a lord. I will cut them down one by one and forever crush their morale. This is the only solution. Let them come. Well, can I get to that thing up there? And if I chuck myself off the side, I'll just take damage. So, do not go. Yep. Yeah. Fuck you, lamps. Yeah, I'm gonna die here, but screw it. Nearly had it. Bye. I'm fucking with that. Whee. Oh, piss. There we are. Get rid of this guy at least. I say that, he got us 675 gold, so it could be worse. Yeah, I'm not so keen on them having the IBS trait, considering it makes your character fart a lot. That is the long and short of it. Kind of feels like they're trivializing a very real issue. Every time I see that survivorship bias image of the plane with the bullet holes, it always has a ton of retweets and likes. I've not seen that, and I'm not sure I'll benefit from seeing it ever. Hello, Malkitty. This is pretty damn adorable. But yes, welcome in. Enchantress or the Blacked Smith? Well, why not both? The Pillow Fort is open. I'm sure there's a streamer who has a who calls their place the Pillar Fort. Pillow Fort. And a dummy, why not? But yeah, buy weapon upgrades, or rather equipment upgrades half this one. And runes half this one. And we can talk to a mannequin like we're having a totally normal one. Hello, this is a nifty dock you have here. My name is Lady Quinn and I'm excited to meet you. I'm a living dummy and I know everything about weapons and stuff. I love everything about them, so if you have any questions, just ask. I could talk your butt off about them. And who knows, maybe you could learn a trick or two. Sorry for the stutter. It gets worse when I'm feeling shy. Okay, well, nice talking to you. Yeah, I want to try the game at this point. Or at some point, rather. Well, I did that hydrate that came up during the stream intro, by the way. And this is another one. Because apart from very extreme cases, you cannot have enough water. So yeah, there's an element of frustration if you've got a particular goal in mind and you're not able to get it due to random. Oh, hello, when did you get here? So, you're next in line to sign the contract. Everything in the name of duty, I presume. Never stop to think of what you might be losing. Well, if you're looking for the treasure, you'll have to find the king's children first. Can't get through those doors otherwise. I've tried. Okay, he's redeemed Go Follow Glasgow, so Go Follow Glasgow I shall. And considering the amount of bastards I've got to deal with here, I don't think that'll be much of a problem. Bob, piss. There. Aha! I don't actually think hitting it made it get knocked back or anything, but short version, if something doesn't fall, its damage is not representative as to what makes things. Oh, if something doesn't fail, its damage is not. Oh. There was a previous message that I should probably read first in order to make sense of this. I'll find somewhere nice to park myself first. Otherwise, I will do a dead, and I'd rather know. I'm going to do a dead hundreds of times in this stream, but, you know, I'd like it to be on my own terms at least. And by my own terms, by complete accident. I don't know where I'm going with this. You did a video on survivorship bias and it was still, you still can't remember the phrase. No dead soldier was naked, so send them all in naked. Don't try to make sense of my brain noises. I had forgotten that your brain was compromised by side effects. And my brain is compromised by trying to concentrate on stream also. See, that one totally to do with talking and nothing else. But what I do forget is that I can look around with the right analog stick. Right, so choice here is get some health and mana or take some damage and increase your max HP. I believe it only lasts for this session, but I try and go for that one unless I have completely screwed up entirely and need to take the health. Oh, yep. Yeah, let's not go the exact same route that we've already been, because we know what it looks like. Not much point in continuing that road. Don't want to go up there because that'll get us into the next area, which is harder than this one. That was a challenge room. The challenge was don't get hit. I got hit immediately. Jesus Christ. Lose no health. Yeah, I don't think I had anything that could get me through that one. So that leaves down. I will do a down. Nope, nope, heck off. Heck off all you fire-breathing bastards. None of you are dragons. None of you are even the cool fire-breathing bastards. Aha! Gotta get all the furniture. Make things nice and tidy. And I do like being able to attack things through the ground. I do not like facing the incorrect direction and getting myself stabbed because of it. That I like less. Okay, I have a decent amount of gold from all this, if nothing else, but I kind of wanted to find that room that I found last time and make some more progress. For 5 seconds, your next weapon attack deals 75% bonus damage. Okie doke. More damage, more gooder. Yeah. Still just more money. Oh, this again. Hello, Orb. What do you have to say? How many years has it been since we first came down here? 50 years? 100? 1,000? My patience is at its end. These scholars, they jump from one fancy to the next like they're the belle of the ball, just singing and dancing and never finishing anything they've started. They have taken our gifts of life and have abused it. This lackadaisical behaviour must be brought to an end. They must be punished. Only through pain can we drive discovery. I've brought this up before, but the others never agree with me. They never do. I'll bring it up once more at the next meeting, but this time it will be different. I can feel it. Everyone's patience has a limit, and something tells me that the 30th time will be the charm. I am less convinced, sir. Oh, couch. Die, couch. And up. All the furniture has to die. Okay, this time I'll take the health, because it's getting to be a bit much. Can I even damage? Yes, apparently so. Oh, you fooled 2 javelins? That's just not fair. And yes, I wanted the money so badly, I got foot stabbed. I love gold! Still never seen that movie. Oh, okay, maybe going upwards on the other one would not have taken me to the next area. It just looked like it was glowing down from above. which is usually the indicator that you're going to go to a different area. Oh, who has stumbled into my abode? Sweet child, hast thou lost thine way? I am Anarchy of the Shawl. I am an heirloom, an item of immeasurable power, and I can grant my strength to those deemed worthy. Those who seek are hardened, powerful warriors. But dear child, thou start soft and pudgy. Very pudgy. Wow, right. Inside me lies the power of momentum. Conquer my challenge, and my power thou shalt claim. But I warn thee, child, the dangers are real and the consequences severe. Law, let's go. But this is a difference from the first one. We have these challenge rooms, essentially. Ah, now we get dashing in the air. This setup looks very ang. Oh, nope. Piss. Yeah, dash attack does do more damage, but if you ram into your opponent, it's not going to work out so well. There we go. Fuck. That was mean. Oh, piss. Aha! Brought that one back. Right. So that didn't work the first time because I'd used up my dash. Okay. Weep. Yes, between the borders. Bang. Okay, try that again, but not fucked up. Nearly there, surely. Oh, piss. I'm too busy looking down. Yeah. I kind of wanted to see if I could make it with a normal jump, and I can, as it turns out. But, yes, I guess the intended use is to do the dashy dash. Congratulations, sweet child. Thou hast proven thyself worthy. Now come and claim thine inheritance, the power of momentum, and let our souls bind together. Best offer I've had in months. Now I can dash in the air, yay! What's the air dash equivalent of moonwalking? Dun 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 dun. Yay. So I wonder if I can open up that area again. I can, but I've already been there, so fuck it. And how the hell does this work? Like that. Okay. That was much more simple than it first appeared. And delicious floor chimkin. Yeah, pets. Wee. Ah. Yes, there we go. Okay, now it's going well, which makes me extra suspicious. Like it's all going to be taken away from me. I was about to say I feel like there should be something there, and there was. There was a relic thing that I already taken. So I guess another change from the first game is they try and put a bit more story into it. Not that the first one was necessarily lacking in it, but this one has more. Like, you even got a little quest menu to like have your clues jotted down somewhere and look at them later. Right, pal. Another bearer of Aesop's tome. A word of caution, traveller. Be mindful of what you learn. Truth can be misleading. Still moonwalking because moonwalking. I see. Moonwalking. What does this unknown relic do? Defeat enemies while at max HP to gain 5 max mana. So if I stay at full health and I kill an enemy, my max mana will increase. Okay. Probably not going to use it because, I'll be honest, I keep forgetting which ability and which magic power I have at any given moment. One, because it randomizes for every new hero that you roll, but also because I hardly ever use them and forget they exist. Okay, just gold room. Now, where can I go? Far right is a possibility, assuming I can get there without being a dead, which I'm cutting that one close. Did the other thing. Yeah, definitely doing the other thing now. Should watch out for that. Because once your health starts going down, it can be pretty tricky to keep yourself in a usable state. Luckily, a lot of these folk don't know how to attack downwards. Wave dashing. I prefer moonwalking. Because, as El Piñas put it, moonwalking. Ow. I thought I would take it out in fewer strokes than I did. And so it got to hit me, which is not ideal. Oh, nothing but pro strats from me, obviously. Yeah, luckily I think this game was about 20 odd quid. I can't remember exactly what I paid for it, but it's not many pennies. Because it has been out for a while. And whilst it is still in early access, I haven't looked at the roadmap to discover what else they're trying to do. But honestly, if you parked it in front of me and no told me that, I wouldn't have been able to tell. Okay, so it just gives you the full list if you've already read that one, which I had. And piss. I got flamed. And nearly got flamed, but luckily killed the bastard first. Been with you in a minute, book. There's furniture to destroy. The letter is old, but carefully preserved. Jay, the rumours are true. The golden doors are real, and I found them. The doors will only open when all the estuaries have, gathered together. I know it sounds crazy, but I have a plan to save everyone. But if I can't do it myself, I need your help and some people I can trust. Which probably leads to us being here and doing what we're doing, and I did not time that correctly at all. Definitely didn't time that one correctly. Well, I got a long run out of it. I don't know if it was a successful one. Although for that amount of gold, I don't think I'm going to sniff at that. I'm happy. So, yeah, I'll try and remind myself to try out the ability and magic power before I head off. Because if you do it before heading off, then you get your mana back. So now we've got Barbarians with their Largax. And yeah, a couple of these can't unlock until my mana is at a certain level, which means buying more stuff. Weirdly, I like to get things that are at the edges so that they expand the mansion layout out a little bit. I don't know why, it's just what my first instinct is. Yes, damage and health. and the living safe, which will take a percentage of the gold I give to Chiron and stick it away in a safe instead, which is nice. Okay, so abilities a shield. And the magic 8 ball bounces all over the place until it hits something. Don't think there's anything I can get in here for how much gold I have, but thanks for helping build my black shop, kid. I ain't got a lot to my name, but I promise you, your investment in this here blacksmithery will pay off. Can't make much because I ain't got any blueprints, but if you and me work together, boy, we can make some unimaginable things. That sounds like a threat, but okay. And I mean that literally. Cost me some of that aphantasia. Can't see no pictures up in this noggin. That's why I need those blueprints. So, here's the deal. You get me the blueprints, I'll charge you money to make them. It's a win-win. I win because I get free blueprints, and I win again because I get a customer. Anyway, enough dilly-dally. Let me show you what I've got in the bag. Nothing I can afford. Brilliant. Talk to this one.
Behold, I am the Sage Totem, and you are now bound to me. All of your knowledge will be housed within my spirit wood. To gain mastery of one profession is to gain advantage in all. What we share in knowledge makes us strong. That is all. Why are you still here? My monologue is over. I am bad at idle banter. Mondays, am I right?
So this just gives you a list of levels for various classes? I'm not sure.
Psst, psst. Hey, friendo, over here. It's me, your buddy, the living safe. You're here because you want the stuff, right? Because boy, I got the stuff. I'm talking tax loopholes, friendo, and oh boy, I got loops on loops on fruits on loops. I'm an accountant, so with a bit of wizardry, I can take gold from even death himself. That's the secret to making money, friendo. It's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. And we're keeping it all. Or at least a small percentage of it.
You were briefly an aphantasic blacksmith. It's not built like that though. Interesting. Mondays, you are right. Yeah, I think I had a tiny bit of residual Monday last night, but oh well, yesterday day. But by the night, I think it was actually okay. Hey, look at that! I'm a poet, and I was unaware that I had rhymed anything. Boop. Not much damage from this hero. Come on, get out the road. There we are. Bonk. Bonk. Mini bonks. Oof. Nearly fucked that one up because not only could that large lad hit me, but also put myself in the path of a blue fire. These are not wise decisions. Oh, hey Al. Welcome in. This game has come on since you last played. When did you last play it? Because I was just saying earlier that if you hadn't told me this was early access, I would have had no idea. Like, it seems like pretty well put together. Or the balls spinning in the spiky balls spinning in multiple axes. It's been a while. Okay. Because I hadn't bought the game because it was early access, I tend to wait until they're actually done. Which defeats the entire point of early access, I realise, but it's what I did. But I went with this one, and yeah, it seems pretty feature complete. I've not finished it, mind you, but pretty damn good so far. Well done, devs. The black roots keep growing. They're everywhere now. The guards continuously cut them down, but they keep growing back. I swear the land is reacting to our pain. The more people we lose, the thicker the black roots seem to grow. Sorry I've been missing our meetings at the Golden Doors. The estuaries demand the impossible. They raise our work hours and they tax us incessantly, and when people complain, they are arrested. So many friends are gone, Jay. You have no idea what it's like over here. The kingdom has become a powder keg, just waiting to explode, and it's our job to light it. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, Jay. We can do something. We can save everyone. Zed. Ooh, stuff. I don't know this one. I will take it immediately. Every point of resolve below 100% deal an additional 1% bonus weapon damage. Right now, fuck all. Gotta set up a prank back soon. I like it. I like that energy. Ah, piss. Double piss. Just rampant amounts of pissing. And we'll try doing a down. Whee. Oh, more relic. I don't know this one. Let's grab it. Hermes' boots. Immune to static spikes. That sounds pretty damn useful. Yes, that one will take us out of here. Oh, I forgot. The exits to new areas are marked red on the map, which is very useful. So you don't accidentally put yourself into a loading screen. That is another interesting change, actually. The fact that you have to load in when you go to new areas. That was not the case. It was like ridiculously seamless in the first one. Yay! I can press RB at the right time. Mostly. Granted, it was the jump button I failed to hit that time, so technically still correct. Yes. Okay. All that for 60 gold. Yeah. I mean, it's still useful at this point. So if I do a down, I can do a down more. Oh, I love the lighting effects. I wonder how they did those. Like, are these 3D models? Actually, I see what you mean about the spinny spiky balls, Talia. Those look lovely. To the point where I genuinely suspect it's a 3D model. Ah, this one's going to be tricky. In theory. Not so much in practice. Okay. Up. 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 Up some more. Ah. How the fuck do I get out of this one? Ow! Where did you come from, fucky dagger? What did I get out of that one? 70 gold? Oh, floor chimkin. The best kind of chimkin. As I'm sure Ginger Pimpernel would agree. Can't mind if he started that, or if it was on... Or if it was El Pinata, or if it was Ginger Pimpernel on El Pinata's stream. A lot of this stuff just kind of blends together after a while. Get out the way of the spiny bloody bastard. Da, 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 da. I'm not sure how effective it is to juggle things in the corner. Maybe he would still be able to attack me, but it really didn't look like it. It looked like I was just wailing on the fucker. Yeah. Oh, no. I was too busy trying to destroy those boxes that I got hit with flames. Anyway, I promise there are other classes than swordsman. I just like the stabby more than the shooty bangy. Or the arrow pointy. Or the slow ass axes. Or any of that stuff. Actually, I don't know how many classes I have access to at the moment. more on my other save, obviously, but that's after 100 or so levels. Just, piss. I still want to stay in this area though, because I believe how the progression is meant to go, at least for the time being. What I guess is another difference worth talking about is you'll go back and forth between different regions. Whereas in the first one it was kind of, you did a region and then you were kind of done with it. Whereas this one it's like, yeah, to progress you need to go to this area and get this thing. Which potentially you've already done. But I managed to miss a few on my other save. So it was a bit more of a back and forth. Okay, surely to God I'm close to something useful now. Oh no. Piss, piss and piss. Double piss. So I need to kill him before I die. Yeah. This would have been an excellent stream to set up a death counter for, but I didn't think about that. Okay, so we'll switch to a different kind of stabby. The Valkyrie, what has a Fauchard? Fauchard? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Yeah, we get to find out what 2 traits do. And spend some money. I do like spending money. I definitely want that one, because getting some health and mana back before going into a boss sounds pretty fucking good to me. Fauchard. Fair enough. Oh, that's a lot of text and not much time to read it. Thanks, game. Okay, so spinny fireballs and spinny Fauchard. And we sail off to the castle once again. Oh. Apparently I make quite the dust cloud when I land. Okay, for a second I thought I wasn't doing damage there and I was getting really panicked that I'd picked another hero with only hits on crits. Which is not my style at all. Thankfully, no. Nope, don't see any hidden walls. No. Up. I'm not sure how I made that happen. I think I accidentally did the underswipe, which must have a better name, surely. Let's go right. Ooh, that was bloody close. Do I have the clumsy trait as well? No, it's just when I land that things break. I'm an estuary, hand chosen by our king. We are the pinnacle of royalty, and by the king's decree all others stand below us. Yet here I sit, rotting in the halls after my fellow estuaries banished me from the table. Me, of all people, from the table! Me! From table! Me! If I think we should kill some of the scholars, then I should be given my allotted hour to explain why. It's not my fault the others don't spend their full hour speaking their mind. And who cares if I've brought up the same argument for the last 13 meetings? I am an estuary. I can bring it up as many times as I want. They think they can throw me out like I'm somehow lesser? Well, no! I am not below them. They are below me. Every day they patter away at their civic duties like natty little rats. They read their stupid little flip books. They train their weak little herp soldiers, and they grow their ugly little eggplants. I don't know what sound an eggplant makes, but I am above those mundanities. My role is too important to be hindered by so-called duties. I am the bastion that guards the gates. The last, nay, only required line of defense against any would-be attackers. This peace places them in a dull stupor. They need me. One day this peace will end, and when that day comes, I will show them who is truly superior. And that was our introduction to Tech Bros 101. I will give the flavor text this. It gave me a lot of time to think of a punchline. Not a good punchline, maybe, but you know, thinking time is important. I would probably have thought of something worse under stress. More grabby things. More smashy things. Oh, there we go. Can I reach from there? No. A relatively simple stabby it is. Flam. Ah, piss. If I'd taken him out in one hit, it would have been fine, but I didn't. No. Well, now I'm losing it. I'm starting to wonder if doing damage to one monster is hitting other ones on the same screen. Maybe that's the power this hero has. Yep. Whee! Double whee! I need to get back up on this thing to reach there. I see it. I see your game. Yep. Alright, more uppy. Ah, maybe slightly less uppy. It's getting me killed a bit. So I'm only slightly close to death. Yeah, it's fine. It's all fine. Well, good to know these fuckers are flame-proof. Yeah, more reading. I've been gathering more and more people, Jay. People like us. People who are sick of living down here. There's an heirloom in the Citadel that grants people amazing powers. Powers that let you dash through the air, just like you're flying. I've been sneaking in recruits to obtain this power, but only a few are strong enough to survive the heirloom's challenge. If you help train them, there could be so many more, Jay. You could be the difference. Something big is happening. The people have had enough, and their anger is spilling into the streets. A war is brewing. I just hope you're with us when it happens, said. And I think from there we would have got the clue about that room with all the lanterns in it, where I battered through the wall. But I've been there already, so... You know what, I didn't say the thing had come up, but maybe. Insights resolved. Oh yeah, hidden my abode in the Tower of Lights. Yeah, I think that's the one. So, yep, down you from here. Because there's fuck all else up there for me. Donk, donk. There we go. Rah. Yeah, it's definitely hurting other monsters in the area. This is a useful feature. Also, I can do directions with this stabby. Well, slashing. But everything is stabby to me. Because it's just such a fun word to say. Okay. Yeah, I think I just have to go this way. Ah! I'll stab you through a wall because I'm fucking magic. Ah, more relic. I don't know what this one does, so I'll grab it first. Gotta collect them all. Open locked or melted fairy chests breaks after use. So I can fuck up a challenge and still open the chest, it sounds like. Speaking of challenges, I don't know how he does it, but I keep losing Lamech's trail. There's no other choice. If we want to leave this island, we have to enter his throne room. Only his royal retinue can open them, but I have seen how they do it. There are 2 torches beside the door. Both torches must be lit with a strike of the foot to open the doors. The fire goes out fast, so we'll have to be quick. There must be a way to swiftly get from one side to the other. Okay, 1 second. Checking things. Okay. And I was about to show you what that looked like in reverse, but then another bloody insight thing came to get in my way. Anyway, 36 health. Let's fucking go. Okay, no, that's been upgraded to 70 odd health. I'm in danger. And we've heard a lot from this lad. Bit of an ego on him. Oh, no, that did not go well. Ah, damn it. I knew what that attack was going to be and I just didn't quite clock it in time. Also, my taskbar is showing up for some reason. There it is. There it goes away. So that was the boss of this area. Looks like a tough fight. I mean, once you learn the patterns, it's not too bad. Second phase can be a bit of a ball ache. But yeah, just in general, the game is on the higher side of difficulty, one might say. I'll go with this. Because the barbarian can't move and attack at the same time. You do an attack, it'll stop them dead in their tracks. I like doing damage, I'm gonna buy it. And we'll switch to a duelist. Not at the moment. Whee! See, I'm pretty sure there's one challenge where you're meant to go and get a power, like a double jump, that you can absolutely cheese with this ability. However, it's a pretty tough area, so I'm not going to try that, I don't think. Now, I need to remember about the spinny around the Focard ability, because I do believe that can return projectiles. And Jeff Goldblum's shower curtain clandestinely installed. Astounding work, BTB. Well done. And be honest, is it him in his full splendor pose from Jurassic Park? Which, I mean, technically he's only doing because his character's injured at that point in the film, but it's full splendor. He had to know what he was doing there. There you go. Away with you. Less of your face. So yes, Game Adorable might cause anger. Every day our numbers grow larger, Jay. Word of a rebellion is spreading among the people. One of our new recruits is a soldier. Said he trained under you. That you were the best. He told me that all battles are fought on 2 fronts. A physical one and an emotional one. And how knowledge could be the deciding factor in a fight. There's another heirloom in the Citadel. I spoke with it and it claimed to offer the power of empathy. It also said my butt's smelly, so I've been avoiding it ever since. I never thought that power was worth the risk, but after hearing what the recruit said, and we found that one already, so it doesn't bother giving us any pop-ups. So Sorry, I'm a bit burpy today I had a carbonated cola flavoured drink with my dinner. And my dinner was garlic chicken Kiev, so it's only slightly coming back on me. Ah, I spied you, hidden thing. Which was like 60 odd gold again, but I'll take it. More words. Oh, my hands won't stop shaking. My skin is full of prickles and my heart bumping. Oh, I feel alive again. A man, nay, a rat, nay, a man rat came crawling to me from the other day with information. In return for an official pardon and some trifling gifts, he revealed everything he knew about a secret rebellion. He has given me everything I need to know. Letters, transcripts, memos, and more. I cannot comprehend how something this big slipped past our spies, but none of that matters. All that matters is that a war is coming, and I'm the only estuary that knows of it. My chance to show my worth has finally arrived. I must stay calm and read these documents carefully. No one else can know of this. I will not let anyone take my glory away. No, the full head, finger to lips, shh pose. Oh, that is somehow worse, and I am still just as proud. Ow! Don't be proud of me though. That was trash. Garlic. It was a nice dinner. And even better, I had chips on the same tray as the Kiev, and the Kiev leaked out because it's a Kiev, it's what they do. And it just made it's flowed out and made all the chips a little bit garlicky, so that was nice. I may be paying for it come bedtime when my stomach's just like, "Lah!" But we shall see. And I may still be like, worth it. Jesus Christ. Did this whole thing in 2 jumps. There we are. There he is. And that's out of fit. Nope, didn't mean to do that. You're more surprised when Kiev remains intact. It happens once in a great while. I just feel like they're not designed for that, you know? Like, it's a fundamental thing with Kievs. Also, this is exactly what I was talking about before. And I'm kind of tempted to go up there and just see what happens. I might die. It is an option. Tagged me on Twitter to see the curtain in situ. Excellent. I shall have a look at that. Perhaps when I'm on a little breaky break. Let's see when that is. Probably soon, because that's an hour and a half so far. But yeah, it says requires Aether's wings. I believe that's the double jump ability, which I don't have, but I do have long jump. Jump of long lao pain. Not the pain, I'd rather not. Oh god, jumped straight into that one. So yeah, I should not be here right now. Yep. Oh, no, it didn't mean that. Well, that lost the damage progress. That's astoundingly bad aim on your fireballs, sir. Donk. Ah, pest. Yeah, I told you I might die. Don't think you've ever had a chicken Kiev. You have to see if you can acquire or make some. Please don't try to make it like puff pastry. It's worth the price to buy it pre-made. Yeah, I don't know how I would go about it because it is essentially a chicken cavern with a filling which is then coated in fried breadcrumbs. And I don't know how you would go about putting that together. Also, don't be surprised if it leaks, because they just do that. Okay. Nostalgic. That looks like a sepia filter over everything. Let's give it a go. It is tasty though, so I fully approve of your endeavors to acquire one. Yep. Damage and raising damage on weapon crits and oh, for a second I thought my headphones had gone a bit screwy because nostalgia filter is not limited to visuals, it is also audio. So do not attempt to adjust your set. This is what the game is doing now. Basically flattened chicken breast wrapped around frozen butter and then breaded. Yeah, might be frozen. If it's fresh, then well, yeah, it's not going to be frozen for very long. But I wonder if frozen butter would be easier to deal with in the making process. The food does have a face today. Hello, Willowaz. Welcome in. I had it set up, so I thought, give it a go. And it doesn't seem to be hiding any particular UI elements at the moment, so it's all working so far. Stabby. I'd like to say we've been favouring Stabby in your honour, Willowaz, but honestly it's just I prefer those heroes. Same as with most games, I don't want to run out of mana and not be able to attack anything. Swords don't run out of ammo. Apart from that one game where swords run out of ammo that I can't remember the name of. But it was probably widely mocked for exactly that reason. Oh, we're back here again. Can I go upwards? No. This is the way. Whee! I wonder if it's only certain classes of that particular creature that will go off of an edge. I swear I've seen them do it. Like, they do the and then charge ahead. But I haven't seen one go off a ledge this whole stream. How's your day? Day pretty good. How's your day? Nothing in particular to report from today, but, you know, that doesn't mean it was bad. It doesn't sound so hard to make yourself. You've made similar things before. Okay. Imagine frozen button is preferred so it doesn't melt when you're working on it. We love the stabbing. Were you guys talking about pastry? Chicken kiosks specifically, but pastry sort of tangentially came into it also. So yes, we do want to go down. By the way, anyone who's just come in, the game doesn't always sound like this. It's because this particular character is nostalgic, hence the visual filter and the audio filter, which I was not expecting. Pretty sure in the first one it was just like the sepia tone. Now it goes off a goddamn ledge just to prove me wrong. Ow. I'm fucking this up. Nope, completely lost what I was talking about. Dang it. Your hatred for making puff pastry came up, yes. I don't imagine it's the easiest thing in the world to deal with. I've never attempted it myself, but the sheer amount of rolling involved, it's got to be tough on the forearms. What does this one do? Eating health drops while at full health increases max HP, max 3 stacks. That's not terrible. Right, so way down from here, I will do exactly that thing. Ow. Oh, it's a big boy. Pain. Why? Okay, one more. too much. Nope. Yay! Silver bars for me. Sounds easy, but in practice it's a nightmare. You never tried making puff pastry from scratch, but yeah, it sounds like an utter nightmare, and you're pretty confident about your pastry abilities. Ditto croissants. No thanks, I'll just buy one if I want one. I can't even fathom how that would come together. I would definitely have to look up a guide for that one, and given how little cooking I try and do, I don't think I shall be doing that anytime soon. Yep, yep. And whee! Yes! Hey! Managed to not fuck the room up. There's no health, defeat all enemies. No, I don't think I will. That sounds like a good way to lose health. You do get nice bonuses for those challenges usually, but I'm just like, no, I'm gonna die. It's not as if you take the challenge and, you know, resets you afterwards. It's just like, nope, you took that much damage during that challenge. That was dumb. You shouldn't have done that. Oh, definitely shouldn't have done that. Yep. Oh, that was close. Is that another big old lad? Ow. Yes, it is another big lad. This one's got armor. How dare he? Do you not get the memo that I'm the protagonist here? There we go. Dun 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 dun. Some more equipment to buy, which I should invest in. I think it's a better return on your stats compared to all the other stuff. I haven't made pastry for a long time, but when you did, you were at school and uni, seems to have a good knack at it. Nowadays it's just too much time and effort when you can get pretty good ready-made. Ah! I wonder if there's anything like that I can think of where it was like they were shit back in the day but now they're actually pretty good. It's not a food example, but the one I'm thinking of is fake Christmas trees. They used to be so shit in the 80s and 90s, and apparently somebody just decided, no, this isn't on. Fake trees are going to be reasonable now. Your typing skills are bad. We know this. Goff damn you, AutoCarrot. So even if it's not AutoCarrot's fault, we can blame it, and no one can say otherwise. Baking is a stress-relieving activity for you. If you have the time, you enjoy expending the effort. It might not be stress-relieving when it comes to puff pastry, by the sounds of things. Okay, so we're actually not finished in the Citadel area. In fact, we're not going to be finished in the Citadel area for a while. There's a couple of things to get there. But, yeah, I do want to attempt the boss again. What I really want is more health, but that doesn't seem to be in abundance at the moment, unfortunately. No, I am at the bunk things in the oven stage of my life. I'd rather spend the time elsewhere. Flamey, flamey, flamey. It's quite a nice fire animation in all fairness. Cartoony, but I have seen so much worse. Oh. Don't know why I did that last jump. Because I couldn't get back to the platform once I'd done it. You find relief in cooking rather than baking if you're not too tired. Flames are cool. I like them. I like the fire. Okay. I'm going to take this opportunity to do a quick bio break. Because it has been 1 3/4 hours. So talk amongst yourselves for a minute. And I will go ahead and run an advert as well, because that should hopefully get rid of pre-rolls and be less of a barrier to people getting in. So yeah, I'll talk to you in a minute. And I return. Maybe there's stuff. Ah, shit. I have found a situation where my webcam is in the wrong place. Or in an inconvenient place, at least. So try it over on the other side. There we go. Yep. Hooray! Yes. Am I still in shock? Nope, because I'm sitting on my foot now and I was not before. So that should be... yeah. I'm kind of questioning my monitor on top of monitor setup. It's resulting in me going like this and probably confusing people. Webcam, no. He's not webcam. I've got studio mode off now, so it should be just working. Got myself a cheeky ginger beer. Always like you going, webcam, no! You have a selection of shower curtains on standby in case you need to escalate. You may have a problem. No, I think what you have there is a solution between the borders. Switch back to the game. Maybe it will respond to gamepad then. No, it's fine. Just wrong place. Yes. Okay, I'm with you now. More damage. Oh, no. There's this one. Yes. So, now... God damn it, game. It did that thing where it shows the taskbar for no good reasons. More weapon damage, less health. This won't go wrong at all. So now the safe will keep track of how much gold I've given to Sharon. And give me stat bonuses. Yay! Anyway, where was I? Getting murdered, that was it. I will find that goddamn boss room. Oh, I'm liking this damage. I'm liking it quite many. I'll be honest, I also patted down my face a little bit. I was looking a bit shiny. I never did implement that skincare routine that was like, I should do that at some point. So I do get dry skin on my forehead, and I can imagine Jailer Dark's just woken up from a stupor upon hearing that. Do the stabs. I shall. I will do all the stabs. And some of the running away, but mostly the stabs. Because they're bringing fireballs to a stab fight. It's not fair. I come to think of it, I was a little nervous about playing this particular game on stream because started getting little pains in my left hand, which is not what I expected at all because I'm right-handed. I use the mouse with my right hand, so if anything was going to go first, I assumed that would be it. Then again, I also use things like keyboard shortcuts about as much as I possibly can. So maybe that offers it some kind of relief in that regard. But no, hand seems to be holding up. I'm here, I'll fix you! Ah, I knew it. I should do that at some point, because, you know, the forehead's not going to get any better without intervention, is it? Oh! Damn it! Now I can't get up there. I could have when the boxes were here, but now I cannot. Gosh dang. Yeah, the game will sometimes play a trick on you with stuff like that. Oh no. What the fuck are you? What are you doing here? Get out of it. Silly blue thing. You're silly and you're blue. I hope I've given you all the pertinent information you need. Now, piss off. When are the baddies ever fair? Well, in this game especially. But you do have an excellent point. Oh, piss. Oh, that's a mini bone monster. Very mini bone. Now dead. Again. I assume it was dead the first time. If that was a living skeleton, then Jesus Christ, this is a horror show. Yeah, pass. There we go. Okay, relatively safe now. I can read some chat. Hand pain is why you didn't stream yesterday. Boo. Not only because it meant no strength for me, but also hand pain for you, which is not good. I mean, you've got a diagnosis to go off at least, so don't know what the hell the deal is with mine. No, I don't know why I keep doing that. It's like sort of saying to myself, oh, there's nothing specific causing it as far as you know, or it hasn't been diagnosed yet, so therefore I should shut up about it. I don't know if that's right. I mean, I'm pretty self-deprecating at the best of times, so maybe that's just tying into it. Oh, Christ. Oh no, you recovered way too quickly, that's not allowed. Oh, that fucking woke me up, Jesus. Currently have a routine for both evening and night, which sounds like a lot, but it's fine because your patients think you're still in your 20s. Well, yeah, I couldn't possibly contradict that statement on stream, that just wouldn't be fair. It'd be funny, but it would not be fair at all. Yay, floor chimkin. Never seem to have as much of that as I would like. Alternatively, I could stop fucking taking damage, but, you know, this is me we're talking about. And you know where I live, yes. This comes up frighteningly often. I say something and then have to point out that, yeah, my address is known to you. And there could be a small murder. Well, we don't say that part, but, you know, it's left implied. And really, that's all that's needed. And we can do an up. Yep. Nyeh. Or there we go. Oh, roommate number one basically walked in the bathroom and said, "Ah, Mike did this. I approve." Not what I was going for, but being a victim of your own success is not the worst thing. Yeah. Less murder, more slap around the ear, then home again. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah. And I went straight by the chest. Because honestly, if I'd done something worthy of murder, it would have happened by now. Oh. Whew. Close one. Had to say it. Had to fucking say it. I really thought one of those walls would be smashable. And by smashable, I mean magically-able. Opened with magic, you know what I mean. Hit 6 enemies to prevent the next source of damage. That could be useful. Do 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 do. Don't know what this one is, let's try it. After taking damage, you're invincible for an additional 1.25 seconds. That could be advantageous. Assuming the hit doesn't kill me. Ah! I did not downwards quick enough. More speeds to downwards. Oh shit, all my health is fucking gone. I am prostram. But prostram not mean program. It does not mean program, it's something else entirely. Which I always get mixed up whenever I see something like hashtag #ProGamer. It's like my brain kind of autocorrects into programmer. Shows what world I live in. I've lost myself again. Right. Doon the way. Doon the way the other way. Fucking piss. Lurk whilst to eat the foods. Okay. But does it prevent damage and then you're invincible? That could be impressive. Well, that would just be me being invincible. But no, it's the, what do you call it, the temporary invincibility you get when you do get hit. It just increases that a bit. I do like that quote. I thought I was healing, but I was just doing drugs. What was that again? Was that Terminator yeah, it was Terminator Resistance, because I thought I was getting a healing item, but the item for healing also is the item for your stim buffs, which are drugs. So I was hitting the H key and going, why am I not getting more healthy? And I was just, you know, getting stat buffs instead. Let's give the stabbyman a go. This is an actual stabbyman as opposed to a slashyman. More damage because I just cannot help myself. Map is revealed, but you have no position marker. We're gonna get so fucking lost. Ooh, I do like that roly-poly. And that is a hell of a spell, but as you saw, lots of mana taken away. You ever been that? You know, you go to put a plaster on yourself and you end up doing ketamine. We've all been there. Poke. Feels more pokey than stabby, but nevertheless it does damage. A decent amount of it too. Now we're not going downwards because that way, well, I'm gonna die because one, it's a higher level, and two, you actually require some kind of lantern, which even in my main game I have not got yet. I would not know what I was doing were I to actually get down there. I have no idea how much time I've put into this so far. Steam would be able to tell me, but screw it, I'm curious now. I will look this up. Where is in here? No, I'll just have to access it the normal computer way. Let's do it on the other screen so I can still read chat. You don't remember doing that? It might have been you that did the quote. It would be on brand, you know. And so yeah, 16 hours is the answer. Even if I was the only one interested in knowing that. Now we know. Okay, we don't know this one, so let's grab it. Heron's Ring. For every point of resolve below 100%, deal an additional 1% magic bonus. Guess what? It does fuck all at the moment. Although I don't think we really need a damage bonus for this particular one. Because, you know, you saw what that spell did. It's just a fucking solid line of fuck you. And even better than that, it does repeated damage for as long as it's active. Which granted is only a few seconds, but it's still a lot of damage. Okay, we can take the increased max health apple. No, fuck you, puzzle room. Or challenge room, whichever one it was. I didn't even read the text, so it was just like, nope, let's get out of here. Stab. Stabby pokey. And everything was dead. Including my mana levels. So I need to find more things to stab. And fuck you, spikes. Or thorns, I guess. More relic, yes! I don't know how I feel about the fact that it makes me do that jumpy puzzle every single time. So that won't get me a bonus, but this technically will. big spores happen when I kill things. Okay, this time we'll just go for the regular ass apple. Well, that was pointless. What is the point? None of these walls look particularly cracked. I feel like this is probably a quest that I don't have yet. Citadel Gaffa, prove your worth to Anaki, prove your worth to Aesop, you've hidden the thing. Oh, I've done these. But I have no clues at the moment. I think I will hold on to that mana in case I need to do an annihilation on something. I've got no fucking clue where I am. Also, I could have, you know, figured out from the start where I was going, because I forgot the positive trait, or the positive half of this trait, was that the entire map is revealed to me. So I could have planned out a route, but I did the other thing. Ooh, nearly charged into those spikes there. Got some health just when I don't need it, but it's fine. Okay, so the starting area is to my left-ish. Yes. If I were to go up here, yeah, starting area. Which, yeah, it's marked in blue. So basically I keep going right until I can only go down. Alright, let's give that a go. When in doubt, uppy. I will not say the full phrase in case it wakes up a furry little man. Yes, damn that flying dagger screwing up my plans. I was going to jump straight past those flames. Except I'm not, because I'm going right, not uppy. Of course, I'm not suggesting that the small furry man would necessarily care or respond to the full phrase that begins with uppy, but it might get his attention. Right. Big bastard boss. Round 2. Ah, forgot about that phrase. Oh no! No, not fair! He had the same idea. And you'll notice I have not stopped stabbing. Oh, piss. Now it's 3 of those. Not fair. Not like. Piss, 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 piss. No! I forgot he turned around if you went to the other side on that one. Well, even just uppy got your attention. Well, there we go. I did not know that, and now I do. Air attacks can combo into ground attacks. Dash attacks all these skill crit. Well, Same with that. Damn it. So there's one thing I don't like about being on camera is I kind of have to keep myself in roughly the same position, and I tend to like to move back and forth a little bit. I'm not even on properly centered. That's because I don't sit up straight. Okay. And of course I'll upgrade the damage because glass cannon. Right, you little shit, let's go. Aha, I snuck 30 odd gold away from him. I'm a master thief, I guess. Okay, so I'm actually going to do the same strategy in terms of where I go. Go right mostly and hope. And if I keep taking damage, it's not going to be a very good strategy. Well, I suppose the strategy will be sound. It'll just be me dead. Which, yep, it's not sound. Long term, it's going to lead to problems. So we'll try down. Right first, then try down. And maybe I don't have to kill every bastard thing in the way to do it. Nope, no fire. Not today, fireman. Damn it. You are neither loot nor the big boss of this area. There we go. I care not. I also apparently don't remember when to jump to not get stabbed by these thorns. And it gave me a big grace period as well. Oh, damn it. I accidentally pressed down instead of left. And I jumped down the platform when I went to jump up the platform. Down. Right. Stab. Yes. At least that one felt well executed. I should stop saying stuff like that. I should not words. Because it bites me right in the face. Yes. Okay, so. We got that. Okay, the dashing spear maidens, for some reason I usually want to do a stabby on those. Because they fucking hit me more often than not. And I would like my revenge. Oh god, what did I say that made the ellipses happen between the borders? Because knowing me, it could have been anything. Again, shall we? Going through a bag and didn't notice it was on the keyboard, but fair enough. Ow. Immediately take damage. Great start. Oh. Thought I'd got past far enough to not take that damage. That one went well though. No. Mixed up which attack was which. Okay, got it that time. Stab, stab, stab. Away. Oh, shit. Forgot about that. Forgot he would still try and attack. It's kind of his thing. It's more than the big fuck off boulders when he does that attack. Fuck. Come on. Don't fire in the wrong direction, you numpty. That's not going to help anyone. Oh! Damn it! Right, if we accomplish nothing else tonight, we're going to get this fucker. And apparently I now have something called corrupting reagent on this character. I don't approve. I'd rather not. More damage. Somebody's help. Thank you for the F. I do need an emote along those lines, aside from just no. I had an idea for one, but it was, I think, perhaps a little too nerdy. Not that that seems to have stopped me doing pretty much anything before, but for the benefit of the masses, I decided no. I'll think of something else. So I need to just something along those lines, but yeah, I can't think what yet. Then again, how could I possibly compete with that fancy ass F? Oh. Next would even go full Glasgow. I mean, you can't have the woo for somebody's death. That's not the right vibe. The right vibe we're going for here. So, yep, same strategy as before. Go right and down whenever possible, or just go into a wee challenge area. Because that showed up. Oh. I was very confused for a second there because there was a Scalyman and there was a Floatyman in the exact same vicinities as each other, and therefore I didn't recognise the silhouette when I saw it. Alright, that's going well. He says as if saying that's never bit him in the arse before. Felt smoothly done. I'm proud of myself there. Hold right the ang on to nerdy's the too nerdy's the correct amount of nerdy. Okay, I finally parsed that sentence in my head. But yeah, good point. The Flux Wildly emote is pretty far on the nerdy side of things. Pass. So yeah, I don't like the challenge rooms when they come up, but oh boy, they get hard. No, I cannot remember the name for anything, so I just make up my own. You should hear me try and recite the NATO alphabet. It's fucking hilarious. It's just fuck, I know 2 of them and I have to make up the rest. It's never consistent. We'll try Dune. Ooh, relics. I don't know this one, so grab it. Find out what it is. Hit an enemy with your weapon will generate a damage aura around you for 1.5 seconds. Excellent. Makes a big ball that damages anything nearby. I can get behind this. I can also get behind Floor Chimkin. Oh no, Dash screwed me over there. I do like the effect of all those spikes effectively chasing me. Weirdly satisfying in a way to see them all going in sequence. Why are you ding? Oh, because you're still alive, right. And now he's not, so you get to take damage. You were actually dead quite a while ago before I'd even started that sentence, probably. Okay, so we should make decent bank on this one at the very least. We're nearly at 1,000 so far. But where go? Literally anywhere else. My tactic of writing down has failed. Which makes sense because it was a terrible tactic to begin with. Okay, yep. All the way up here so I can knock some barrels about. Right. In the spirit of down, I'll go back down here. There's the thing on the left that I can get hit by. No, there's a thing on the left that I have yet to traverse. Narrowly avoided those spikes. Well done me for walking into damage as well. There we go. Not much on the health side of things, but YOLO and such. You learned the NATO alphabet when you went to the academy because you had a 2-hour commute, so you read every license plate on the way. That'll do it. I imagine the practice did you a useful. Yeah, despite what my brain has been telling me for 40 odd years, practice does in fact make a hell of a difference to things. The way I passed my driving theory test was by getting killed by a giant fuck-off skeleton monster. No. Just every day on the way to work I had a app that would give me a mock test, and I just made sure I did one every single time I was on that bus. And that did the trick. Passed the theory first time. And given how often I have to spell my own surname, probably should learn the NATO alphabet. It's probably going to help out a lot in the phone. Right, swear to God this time. That fucking skeleton's gone down. Apparently I'm the skeleton because I just took damage twice in a fucking row there. Okay, yep, this works. Fastest I've ever found this room. Too long for a quote, but you loved it. Yep. It's definitely beneficial to have something with range on it for this boss fight. Not essential, but useful. Yes! And you should also remember that the dashy attack has skill crit potential. Is it skill crit or regular crit? I don't know. This game does throw a lot of terms at you, in all honesty. I'm saying fucking nothing because I've jinxed myself enough times for one. lifetime. Whoa, there we go. Ah, my brain. Ah, I'm so confused. And then I melt away. Whew. You keep threatening to change your name to Nebuchadnezzar and just say common spelling. So there we go. 1 of 6. It's not the shortest game in the world. Like I said, 16 hours so far. Or so Steam tells me. Oh, there's a lad. Thank you for putting Estuary Limerick to rest. Regardless of what he's done, he deserved a warrior's death. What, you mean, tried desperately to hold on to his power by murdering an entire rebellion's worth of people? That guy? Says me who just falls into fire at a fucking moment's notice. Yeah, yes. I would like a fighty challenge, please. I may regret this in a minute, but right now I'm like, yes. Ow! Nope, illegal. I liked that one because I could stab through a wall. This one has far less potential for such things. Piss. Ooh, beat the Estuary Limerick. Thank you for the grats. Hope I didn't let you down too much in the consequent performance. But that means we can head somewhere else now, because I don't think there's anything else to grab, at least nothing that I know the location of. What's this? Max gold capacity. Oh, we're nowhere near the life safes. Max gold capacity, so don't worry about that. Rolly attack and explodey ball. That's what we've got to work with. I will definitely remember that those exist and not forget them the instant I'm out of this area. Yep. Yep. Oh, piss. It's a terrible place to get floor chimkin. Now, my tactic here is to go right, because that's the area that's just like 1 star difficulty above this one, so seems like the place to go. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. And you too, candelabra. Ow, shit. I can see the thorns in that second one. There we go. So, uppy then righty. Also, I don't know exactly what it is that compels me to keep playing this again and again and again, because how many deaths have I had? I really should have set up that death counter. You know, considering I'm someone who used to review games on the YouTubes, you'd think I'd be able to do this a little bit better. But, oh god, do I sound smarter when I'm scripted. You can put it that way. For example, if I was smarter, I would have set up a link to my YouTube channel that I can trigger with a command, but no. Oh. Cheeky little bonus. Small shockwave that destroys. There's a projectile. 10% Go with the shockwave on landing. There it is. We had a hero like that. He's dead now. And it's my fault. Come on, get up there. There we are. So White has failed once again. Let's us down. The rebels' plan is cunning. First they will strike us at the gates, but this is a diversion to draw the guards. The true battle will happen at the ceremony of return. They have dug a secret tunnel from the west that leads directly to the ceremony grounds. I always knew the ceremony was a dangerous event. That's why I took every precaution to keep its date a secret. The only ones who know when it occurs is me and my fellow estuaries. Has to be a counter in game. You can always set up a death counter for next time. There will be one in game. I just don't happen to know where it is at the moment. For this rabble to discover where the ceremony happens is impossible, unless there is a traitor among us. Every move I make from now on must be planned out meticulously. I must retreat to my abode and to contemplate on this. In the Tower of Lights, blah blah blah. It's the thing we found. Oh, excuse me. And by this time you remembered to subscribe to your YouTube. Oh, thank you very much. Gear, no. I'm not sure where it tells you, if anywhere. Because the previous game told me, but that was because I got to the end. It was like, you murdered X amount of children to get here. Good job, I guess? They may have used different words. There we go, phase 1. Pass. Go with the spearman. Off for the evening, but epic background for work stuffs. Hugs and quitches to you. Hope you were productive. Enjoy your evening, and thank you for dropping in. And you know, just for that, I'll get your shout outs. Yes, the command still works. I haven't broken that entirely. Lovely streams, body painting games. At the moment she's playing a game with her husband, or as she refers to it, the husbeast. There's also Mental Health Mondays at the start of every month, going over mental health topics. Excellent stuff. Easily the coziest place on Twitch. So, do a follow. Now. But in a nice way. But now. But in a nice way, but now. Right, what do I actually want to... Epic human of loveliness. No, you! Maybe it could be both of us today. And yes, chefs are a class in this. Link doesn't work because it ends in punctuation. God damn it, really? It didn't look like it was punctuated. No, that works for me. But yes, it is a good follow to have. But yeah, I clicked on the link and it worked fine. But maybe I'll stick a space and like a dash or something. Chef! I'm gonna have to change to chef, aren't I? Yep. Please let it not be a chef that can't do any damage. You become disarmed when stressed. Oh god. So I won't be able to attack when I get hit. So for most of this I will not be able to attack. Okay, I'm not going to go just yet because this thing opened up. And I would like to go have a nosy. Fuck. Oh, I can't do those yet. Scar challenges and you! Scars are cumulative, so tackle the same scar with different hero classes to raise your scar. All gear, relics and traits are reset within scar challenges. Find emphatic connections within the kingdom to lower the difficulty of these challenges. Oh, I wasn't sleeping. Oh, no, it's just you. Hello, traveller. Glad you could finally make it. Welcome to the Drift House, our cozy little world between worlds. Name's Grass, and I'm the caretaker of souls. I believe you've already had the pleasure of meeting my brother Charon. Tall, dark, no much of a talker. Well, please don't take any offence from his silent treatment. He's young and going through that rebellious phase. Me, on the other hand, I love to talk. Love it. I'm all about understanding the human condition. Can't get enough of it. I'm also a bit of a narcoleptic, so before the sweet embrace of sleep takes me away, let's talk shop. This is the Drift House, home of the chthonic gods. The house is an anchor, a point of land between our drifting worlds. It exists both nowhere and everywhere. All of us chthonic beings have our own duties to uphold. Some ferry the dead, others tend to the souls. You get the deal. It's a lot of work, but I love it. And while we may be gods, we're no omnipotent. Even gods occasionally need the help of mortals, you know? And that's where you come in. You help me, I help you. If you're interested, then let's stop the chit-chat and let's get down to work. And, well, I've got one at the moment. So let's charge in. Fuck that pillar. Yes, his weapon is a frying pan. Welcome to Erebus, the astral plane of the collective subconscious. In this vast expanse, all the souls of both the living and the dead are connected to one another. Out here, our memories, our emotions, and our deeds are laid bare. Excuse me. You see, no one exists within a vacuum. We all have an effect on one another. And then he exploded. I don't know why I did that in his voice. So yeah, there's a little wind up for the frying pan maneuver. But it does also fire projectiles back where they came from. I am the caretaker of the souls of Erebus. I nurture virtuous emotions while weeding out the negative ones. But sometimes an event can occur, one so catastrophic that the psychological trauma creates a scar across the lands. Left unresolved, these scars will poison the minds of future generations. Nope, you found nothing, mate. The red memories you see in the world are called scars. Bring them to me and I will help you cleanse them. People tend to hide their darkest fears, which makes scars difficult to find. But I can hear their echoes, so... excuse me. Speak to me and I will guide you to them. Will the travellers be strong enough to conquer a scar? It has been a long while since I've worked with a mortal, and the last time did not turn out so well. Also, this is Gara, so I don't know why I'm doing this voice. But I must have faith. I have seen the traveller triumph over many obstacles. However, the corruption caused by a scar is a different kind of beast. Ah, that was lucky. Scars can be hard to find, but I mustn't let my negative thoughts start spiralling. If they have found one, they can find the others. Traveller, if you can hear this, I believe in you. You will find the scars. And I think what this translates to is unlocks in a shop, but they're making it all arty. And shit, now I'm out of mana. These traumas, these scars, I cannot resolve alone. I lack the ability to fully empathise with the struggles you mortals face every day. This is where you come in. I need the empathy of another mortal to help heal these lands. Your compassion can mend the world. Mate, I kick fuck out of furniture just as a matter of course. I really don't know if I'm the one that's gonna help you on this. Scars you face on your journey ahead are treacherous. They will push your skills to the limit, and in Erebus, physical strength can only take you so far. Your body will be constrained by your emphatic connection. But if you can improve your connection by finding empathies, you can reduce or maybe even remove these limits. Welcome to the Talk with the Caldera, Traveller. This mountain you have been climbing is my scar, and it continues to grow alongside my fear of failing to save the people. Down there has been so much pain and suffering. So many scars have grown wild, polluting the lands. Our traumas will be passed down and corrupt countless generations to come. These people deserve better. So what do you say? Will you help me bring closure to the forlorn? I know it's a tall task, but this is a tall mountain. That doesn't make any sense. Plus, if you do well enough, I'll give you a trophy. Everyone loves trophies. Whee! Bonk, bonk, bonk. So yeah, it's meant to be a challenge, but that's the beginner one, so... Most of them look something like this. I don't think I will actually be able to do it as the chef. I'll give it a go. It's that wind up for the attacks. It kind of throws off my rhythm a little bit. Crit damage. Because I've got nothing that will apply status effects. Apart from the fireball, I suppose. Right. One then. And I completely forgot that, yes, I do apply status effects. The frying pan sets things on fire. So I lied before. Status effects are plenty. Ow. Thank you for the subs on someone I'll look at in a second. Just fired a fireball at nothing. Because I know how to anything. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Chef class, I can knock everything back at their targets. So they kind of can't hit me. Excellent. So yeah, that turned out to be the absolute perfect class for this particular challenge. Heck yeah. Yes, thank you very much for the zip song between the borders. Yeah, part of the work I was doing was to make sure that those would be played in a queue. So that's what hours of me fucking around with streamer.bot has brought you. You should be able to redeem those without fear, except if two people redeem the same one, in which case one of them will get lost and I'll have to refund it. Didn't figure that one out. And I just remembered actually, I never got it working in streamer.bot. I actually just fixed touch portal so it did queues properly, which it didn't before. Not sure why. But yes, there's also something else that I was working on, which I'm quite proud of. Which, let me find a safe spot and perhaps I shall show it off. Because I made a shiny thing and I have to show everybody the shiny thing. Okay, so. Pick a streamer. Complete and utter random. Not picking it because it's a streamer with some of my favorite clips ever. Okay, that should be something that works. Now bear in mind this command's only for myself and mods. So not everyone will be able to use it, but it should work. It might take a while to load.
I've tried not fucking it up. I mean... What, like that?
E. I haven't figured out how to make it only appear for as long as the clip goes, but... And I don't remember what the clip... yeah, there's the command to get rid of it. So yeah, I spent far too long trying to get that working. But it does mean if I want to show clips on stream, and there's a mod around to do it, and they can be like, throw that on. But yeah, I think my next task will be some kind of, here are a bunch of clips that play whilst I am not at the computer, but will return shortly to the computer. Type of thing. I'm figuring out the best phrasing for everything today. Oh yeah, I'm going to the right, aren't I? Yeah. Yay, I'm glad this is liked. Because otherwise I spent a lot of time getting that working for fuck all reason. And I just remembered this hero's problem of getting the fear whenever they get hit so they cannot attack. Which is not useful to me. And the eagle-eyed amongst you will have probably noticed, yes, that clip command is just showing the Twitch clip webpage with a bunch of the CSS hidden. It works. Whee! Okay, so. Piss. Do it downwards. Yes! Perfectly timed. Damn it. Okay, got out of that one. Fuck you, barrels. These are the barrels that killed my pa. Where the fuck am I? Right. Apparently I could go down in the next screen. You get that? The hours you spent on strange stuff like that. You just get into it, don't you? You just want to fiddle and fiddle and fiddle as much as possible because you've started making progress and you want more of that dopamine. At least I figure that's how it must be for me. I've never actually sat down and psychoanalyzed it. That sounds right. Okay, I don't want to go down that way. Don't want to go on fire. That's frowned upon. But accidental butt stab. Apparently that's just absolutely fine. Oh, nope. Nearly got that wrong, but saved myself just in time. So seriously, where the hell am I going? Up. More uppy. Eventually. Oh, I've not actually been in here. Actually, the fun thing about the chef's ability there is that you do basically just have to hit things once. And it won't happen immediately, but yeah, they're pretty much dead. Ah, piss. I thought I would get away with not doing a downward stab. I did not get away with it. I did not get away with that either. You once tried setting up a full digital signage system to display a clock and some real-time footage and data, and it failed miserably, so you set it up as a web page, which failed in a different way. Then you gave up, which is yet to fail at all. Yes, the lesson is never try. Actually, fun fact, everything apart from my stream intro with the big line of stuff that scrolls up, that's all web pages. So, talking screen, all web page. Pause screen, all web page. End page, I think that's actually a static image. just because it basically felt like the easiest way of doing it all. And I still did some, can't remember if it was JavaScript I used or if I went straight to jQuery. I probably went straight to jQuery. I still had some of that knowledge at the time because I was still kind of working on it. But, yeah. I think, oh, I already said, yeah, I'm going to try and do a clip montage for the Be Right Back stream. Because as much as I like the emulating Windows 98 look, could do better. And I really like other people's random collection of clips. That said, I don't have that many clips, so I'm going to have to be careful about how long I have that screen up for. But there's ways around it. Or if I manage to get it completely random, which I do like to do. I don't like it to just be a set thing. Because some people will do that. They'll have a Be Right Back screen that's just a video they've made of their clips. And then they'll have to replace it every so often. I don't want to do that. I say as if I can implement a random solution that won't ever need maintained at some point. But, you know. I'll make the effort. I will give it a go. I mean, for God's sake, I program for a living, so if I can't do that, then I really need to think about another career. Even if it involves learning new stuff, because if you're thinking of getting into programming and you think you'll be done learning after like college or university, no, you will not. You will not be done learning ever. Granted, that's pretty much true for life in general, but in particular, there's always something new to learn in programming. Either a new language or a new API or some new technology or new things in the exact same language. Like some languages take absolute yonks to master. There's some quote that's been going around for a while. I think it was like it takes 10 years to master a programming language. Well, either that's bollocks or I'm very slow in the uptake, because 10 years later I have not mastered C++. Not at all. Okay, so I hit the pan in the wrong direction, but thankfully the thingy, the energy bolt just sailed over my head anyway. Lucky me. Bye. Okay, right we are going. And yes. So I can get to here. What benefit is that? Why was this an option? Now, granted, a lot of these rooms are randomly generated, so maybe stuff like that is to be expected. And that's the first time I've seen the random room generation get even close to going wrong. Yeah. So I always get excited when I see these things go on fire and I'm like, oh, I'm finally doing damage to them, but no. I don't think it's the case anymore, but in the first game there was a retaliation power you could get where anything that did you damage would take damage in return, and that meant you could actually take out the spiky balls. If one of them hit you, they would take damage and they'd just fucking explode because they didn't have that much health, it turns out. Oh, where the fuck do I go now? Well, the only way is up, baby, for you and me now. And whatever the hell the rest of the lyrics to that song are, because I'm pretty sure I've only ever heard the chorus, at least consciously. If I've heard more than that, it's been by complete accident and I haven't realised. Oh, piss. Yeah, walking right into the fucker, turns out that loses your health. Pro tip. Yes. That one had a big fancy name on it, and now it's fucking dead. Oh, yes. Floor chimkin. The best kind. What blows your mind is how you still have no idea how it failed. It was a graph on a web page. I've never used that. Or heard of it, frankly. And you had it auto open a web page on, but in 16 to 20 hours it would consume all resources, bog down and just fail. You hate web browsers. Well, yeah, they like doing that. I'm pretty sure Firefox has been doing that fairly recently. It may have stopped, but I'm not sure. And don't get me started on the only relatively easy way to install extensions, like in a user-friendly way, to GNOME, is to use a web browser plugin. That just feels wrong. It's like these two things should not be related whatsoever. And God help you if you try and install Ubuntu 21, because that shit is not working right now. Granted, this was me just trying it on a live USB rather than actually installing it. Granted, it didn't work the last time I tried installing it either, but maybe there's been an update since then that wouldn't come through on the live version. So it was copying shit into folders and altering XML files for me. Sad thing is, I don't particularly want to use Ubuntu, but I've managed to get it very close to, well, actually pretty much spot on to what I want. And I get what I'm about to say is going to sound like, I want it to be like Windows, and to a certain extent, yeah, but it's all the case of I want each individual window to be on the taskbar or the dock or whatever it is you want in their terminology. I want to be able to access them through super and number. I want to have the previews when I hover over them. And the way I've found to do this is by using the GNOME extensions. And I don't have a way out of this without taking damage. Fuck. Wasn't too much at least. You gave up on Ubuntu, they've gone full Microsoft apps. Oh, finally! I have actually made it to the bastard thing. So yes, this is where I was trying to get to. There we are. Let's see if I remember the way up. Get rid of all the foreign vines, because why not? Stairwell's collapsed. No way to get up there now. The wretched black roots were probably the cause. Must have wormed their way in through the cracks. Well, they're the only thing that's letting me progress at the moment, so for now at least, black thorns can stay. Gee, the last cave-in buried the heirloom. The good news is the heirloom is still intact. Those things are sturdy. We've been trying to dig it out, but the tower is barely in one piece. If it moves too much, I fear the whole tower will collapse. If that happens, we'll bury the only entrance to Agartha. There's nothing else we can do. We have to leave it be. Sorry. Right, so clearly I need something else to get up there, but it's right there. Oh, hold on. Can I do this without taking damage? Yay, I can. Okay. But will it tell me just to fuck off and find something else first, like it did last time? Hey, buddy. You want to take my challenge, right? Right? Come on, you gotta take the challenge, man. I've been stuck up here for so long, like, you have no idea. Let's try it once. What's the worst that can happen? It's so easy. Buddy, listen. If you win, I promise you, my power of resonance will be totally worth it. Full stop, no joke. You have no idea how worth it this is. So, come on, let's get going. Let us get going. Good news is there are so many options. Bad news is there are so many options. And so yeah, I can bounce off of those things and it bounces me higher, I think is the long and short of it. Oh, and the kicks also reset my dashes. I don't know why I respawned back there. That seems way too far. I put my feet down here. Ah, I had to go down to the echo thing to reset my dash so I could use it twice. I see your games. Ah, that did not work. There we go. Got the hang of it. Hup, hup, hup. Ow. Piss. Ow and piss. And yeah, some enemies can only be hurt. Echo kicks, is that what it's called? Ah, right. So beforehand when I was trying to jump on these things, the problem was I had not got this particular power yet. Oh, I've got it now. What am I doing wrong here? Oh, now I've got it. Yes. Which is good because I'm nearly fucking dead. Yay! Thank God there was nothing else to do there. Oh yeah, buddy, you did it. Thanks for getting me out of there. Now, let's start kicking stuff and have ourselves a party. And we'll find a use for this pretty soon. Now, I do hope we can get to a certain point because we'll encounter something else useful around these areas. These temporary resident platforms we've made are a fool's errand. There are not enough volunteers with Echo's heirloom to make the crossing, and every person we lose is a sacrifice we can't afford. The estuaries are right. There's no saving the villagers. So yeah, this place gonna be a bit hard. Damn it. Well, it's definitely going to be harder if I just ram my face into the nearest enemy, isn't it? So that was the chef. Don't know what the damage difference is between this and the swordman, but I like having the option to deflect projectiles. I never quite mastered the art of using the shield that Hingy's got. And we have assassins. Assassins, but the assassins. I really should stop and read some of the writing, actually, but... Okay, so we can go shadow mode for a bit, which is zoom. And we've got a fireball this time. It's a pepperoni. Ease. So back we go again through the bastard everything. Ow, fuck. chest I missed. Maybe go for that. Haha! We huck it. So. Nope, don't have a way up there anymore. Balls. Oof, that was close. Yep. If you want to get really fancy, you can actually just, you know, spin kick your way up there. But you can just land on the damn things. It's easier. Ow. You can also ram yourself into fireballs, but that comes a lot less recommended. Bad for your health and all that. 9 out of 10 doctors do not recommend and also agree that the 10th one should really chill out. Actually, come to think of it, the whole 9 out of 10 doctors claim, well, one, it's probably bullshit every single time, but I kind of want to hear the reasoning behind the 10th doctor. You know, like, well, why did you disagree? Why do you not agree with your peers? What do you know? No, we shall do none of this. Because destroy all targets is simple enough, but there's going to be something fucky about it. Oh, I'll at least find out what it is. Infinite spiky balls. Yes. Yes, this tracks. And I poisoned the balls. Ah, piss. That was going relatively well for a second. Hello. Hi, Rizalka. How's it going? We've died a lot. I said I'm pretty sure I've convinced one person to give this game a try, so good work. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah, I don't know why, but when I first started playing this and its predecessor, I was not expecting so many fart jokes. They do like their fart jokes, these developers. Ah, piss, 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 piss. Piss, 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 piss. There we go. Ah, no. That was failure. Sir, I'm a doctor of education. Can imagine. Also, I love it up for a couple of weeks. Here's my face. Decided to turn it on for some reason. The webcam, not my face. No, actually, I like the head cannon better. My face is only active when it is perceived. Oh, no, 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 no. Did it defend me from the fire as I was coming out of that thing? Because that's a nice feature. Very nice of the game indeed. Where are we going? Up. Sorry to anyone with OCD tendencies, because I am not clearing up properly at the moment. I'm just trying to get to this... The area what we were in, the new untamed land we are to explore. Ah, shit, now I have to find the correct bastards to get killed by, apparently. Yeah, normally you just have a blank space. Papaya, you can't tell them. Jeez. Schrodinger's face does not exist until observed in the waveform collapses. Exactly. Must be launched first in order to be perceived. Thankfully, it no longer requires admin privileges. Yeah, okay, got train station parking. Now munching in a potato cake, waiting for the train. Potato cake, good. En route to work, not so good. Or waiting to go en route to work. Arguably worse. Oh, I do like the Ronin. I fall slowly, which sounds like a benefit, but honestly it screws me up more often than not. Because I expect to fall at a certain rate, forget I have that, and then I get hit by something. Oh shit, sorry. It's okay, just... Yep. Keep. Now, listen to these. Ow! I was going to say these chests are safe, but no, they're in the line of fire for the bones. They're in the bone zone. Yeah. Oh, this is going to annoy me. I don't want slow fall. I'm not seeing the benefit. Alright, I'll go up there since it turns out it's a slightly better chest than the other chests. Ow! Oh shit, it's the disarmed. He gets hit and then he loses his nerve. God damn it. Oh, I'm not going to get much done in this run. Certainly not if I start slashing in the complete opposite direction that I want to be. That is not going to help. See, to a certain extent, because it's free slashes that get done, you kind of commit to those slashes. No, I can't do fuck all until now when I die. Yay. Let's go with this one. Because as much as I don't like the IBS as a joke thing, this does offer an actual tangible benefit. Do that one. Unlock a bit more of the mana. Make my mana grow! Got the magic 8 ball. And we have jump, we have dash, and now we have another jump in the form of fart. Because these developers really cannot help themselves. A bonus dim sum. Oh, lovely. I shall have to try one day. No, fuck you. I'm just going. I'm going ahead. Cutting through all this bullshit. And by cutting through all this bullshit, I mean going exactly the wrong direction. But in fairness, I could not have known that. I just blindly wandered in one direction. I mean, it's not my fault. Oh, damn it. I never showed you the best feature of the cook class. Their class ability is cooking themselves a wee meal to get some health back. So like, just pull out a wee cauldron, stir it around a bit, eat it, and then health bonus. The day we finally get you over. And that's why I noticed it, because I have the chance to pick up that ability, but I quite like the super far. I'm going to hold on to that one. Or get myself killed, you know, one of those will come first. And swiftly. Yes. The funny thing is, I did not consider myself a fan of roguelikes. There's literally 2 that I'd spent any time with. Or rather, there is 2 that I've spent literally any time with that I can think of. One is this, and the other is Castle of the Winds. And there's like a 20-year gap between those 2 games. Defeat all enemies. You know what? Let's go. Let's do it. Let's get hit immediately. Ah, that fucker in the middle. Nothing else seems to actually harm me. And if they can pull off shit like that, then no fucking wonder I'm getting hit by them and only them. Also, the thorns don't hurt them. Oh, that's bloody convenient, isn't it? Also meant I couldn't get down there to do a stabby stab. There we go. Got one done. And I have 7 health left to show for it. But I also have the way to where I'm trying to get to. Need to play the other Castle of the Winds games. We only ever played the first one. Same. I basically, anytime I think about it, I go, I never did try the first or second one. But it's been so long, I better play the first one again to, you know, catch myself back up. And by the time I do that and get all the way through it, I'm like, I can't be fucked. So I just put it back down and never get back to it. And the cycle repeats anew. Multiple bonks on the head. Oh fuck, that was lucky. Not gonna lie, clinched that particular echo kick. Or whatever it's called. Scholar weapon. Clear out the stuff beside you so that I can get a proper swing in. Oh, that could have gone wrong. Aha! Yeah, I am still at 7 health. And holding on for dear fucking life. I think you played that on Windows 3.1.1. Yep, that's the era it was made for. If I remember correctly, this is just a challenge room down here. Yeah, that's the layout of these houses. So nothing else for me in there because I'm not risking my 7 health at this point. Thank you much. Avoid all the purple shit. Because I'd very much rather not. Chimkin, on the other hand, yes. I had chimkin dinner and yet I desire more. I would have desired more than that because then I wouldn't have died there. Took Dave through the Charnel House trilogy last night. He was very spooked. It is that kind of game. How did you find it? That crippling intellect is a very interesting... I don't even know what you call it. Trait? Feat? Charnel House trilogy is good. Yes. I believe I reviewed it positively. I'll give myself a bit of health. Alright, I won't go completely glass cannon. So the fun thing about this one is normally you just punch forever. If you start hitting something in midair, you'll stay there. Which is neat. You played it before, your door is still. Yeah. Although that is the one where I failed to identify a genuine Scottish accent. And you better believe that Olivia called me out on that one. In a fun way. But it's still like, oh god, am I even Scottish? I don't even know. In my defense, it was probably, you know, like an East Coast accent, so I don't recognize those as well, being from the West. That is my excuse, and I am sticking to it. Also, in fairness, I've never met somebody who talks like that, but apparently that was the guy's real accent. Specifically, it was the conductor that you meet at the very start. Well, the very start of the game, but very early on. The ocean looks angry today. Oh, we've had very angry weather. You know, overcast, snow, hail, and pretty much every single one of those interspersed with sun. It's been an odd day for the weather. And differing by region as well. Like, somebody nearby to me was getting snow when I wasn't, and then vice versa. And not quite in the way that would imply it was just that weather moving along like you would usually expect for people's nearbys to each other. So yeah, it was rather odd. Creepy Dawn. It's never a nickname you want, but ultimately, if someone has that nickname, they had to have done something to earn it. It's just that type of name. Ow. Fuck. Oh, there's too many of you bastards. See? See what I mean? Were you getting sky glitter pictures, or was there not? There was not enough, no. It was like the odd bit in the sky, and it was not lying. Go with that. Yeah. So yes, alas, it was not even the good snow. And because I'm dangerously addicted to unlocking more bits of the mansion, we'll do that one. Shield and magic 8 ball, or cue ball, or pool ball. Clearly you need to move to Scotland to stop asking me for sky glitter pics. Apparently, this is what the universe is telling you, clearly. I mean, technically there are other countries that get more snow, but I think you're also looking for it to be like a tolerable temperature most of the time. In Scotland, you might need a jacket, but generally it's alright. That said, it was really quite cold today. Surprisingly so. Because we are getting into spring, we are getting the sun at last. And I've been very happy to see it, but yeah, today the heating came on by itself and I was like, no, that's not right. And then I checked the temperatures and it's like, okay, I'm surprised the heating didn't come on earlier, actually. No, that did not work. Ow, piss. Double piss. Quadruple piss. Right, abandoning that idea entirely. That's just not going to work. If I had the double jumps, maybe, but I don't. Oh, fucking hell. Just fucking addicted to landing on spiky things. I don't know what it is. like a cuss. Right, so we'll just go uppy from here. Nope, fuck off, I'm busy. Stupid flying dagger. Had enough of your type on Monday with your fucking flying swords and your sentient mannequins that wanted to yeet people all over the place. So yeah, D&D was fun. Genuinely it was. I didn't roll above an 8 all fucking night. Until the DM literally insisted that I re-roll my dice. And some of you have already heard this earlier. DM insisted that I re-roll my dice because I was just getting impossibly low numbers. So I did. And I got one more than the low number I was getting before. Like I've been getting 8s and I've rolled a 9. So clearly I need to spend money on dice, and that is how I will justify it to anybody I need to. Which, at the moment, is no one. Who am I going to justify it to? A fucking accountant? I have no accountant. I am free of the system, or something, I don't know. We're at the waffle portion of the night, I fear. Bonk. Ow. No, I am the one who is bonked. And I don't feel like I can pass up a treasure chest at this point, though. Oh, don't know what this relic is, therefore I must grab it and find out. Blocks up to 2 attacks, consumes 150 mana per block. Do I even have that? Just. I have 150 mana. Ow, that was close. Go get Chimkin though. At least I have Chimkin. Aha! Exit! At last. So now might be a time to look at the chat. There's really glitters so much as sludge. That's the main location you can get through. Piss, 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 piss! I'm surprised that hasn't ended up in the quote bot. Don't you dare. I think you've told this story before, but you were coming home and the guy sitting next to you had never been to Wisconsin before. He said, at least it's too cold to snow. He said, that's a thing. How's the night shift? So much piss. I know those statements weren't related, but it feels like it. Well, what? I'm watching you. Yes, D&D. You want new dice too, but you're saving coin for overseas trip. That is fair. I'm starting to think I'm saving my money for a new kitchen, because I don't know if this saga interests anyone who hasn't already heard it. But, let's see. Kind of have to go from the beginning. My oven broke down. It stopped doing a warm, which is really its primary feature, so bad form there. And so I was looking into getting replacements, only to realise that there are various forms of oven. Some of them are plugged into the wall and are generally not as good as the ones that you hardwire into the wall. I have to plug in one. So I've had electricians over to determine whether or not I can get one what you hardwire into the wall. And at first I thought, oh god, we're gonna have to have a big job of running a cable in and all of this. Because I have hardwood floors, so that would need to come up or get bypassed in some other way, like running it across the ceiling or some such. And then, with a bit of a look-see around the fuse box, we discovered that, no, I probably do have the right kind of cable running all the way to the kitchen from the fuse box. But whoever last did the kitchen tucked it away somewhere and you've got no fucking idea where it is. So unless I tear the whole bastard thing apart, I'm probably never going to find it. You feel personally targeted by being told not to add the quote. I did not say your name between the borders. I just pointed directly at the camera and said, no. Oh, that's where the eyeball was hiding. Very sneaky. So I now have to decide whether I go on a mad goose hunt for the missing cable or do something else. Like run the cable across the ceiling and wall and such. You vote to add the quote. Icky adds bad, good quotes to your quote but all the time. I mean, maybe. I can neither confirm nor deny. Thank you for the quote, BTR. Harbin floors are so much more trouble than they're worth. Don't actually know what's under here. I've never checked, and therefore, sadly, I don't know whether I can get a basement or not. I probably can't, and almost certainly can't afford one. If I can even get council permission, because that's probably going to tie into it. Well, visiting said kitchen is part of your overseas trip, so if you need further justification, it helps, but I don't think it's going to push it over, you know. Hopefully you find said higher voltage cable. I'm going to have a go, because I needed to buy a stud finder anyway, so I've ordered one that does stud finding and cable locating. So I'm going to have a go. If it doesn't work out, fine, we'll run the cable. If not, or if I do find it, then hell yeah, phone the electrician back and be like, hey, I found it, I'm a wizard. Under your flooring is solid concrete. That's no fun. Yeah, not a hell of a lot you can do with that. And for all I know, it's solid concrete under this as well. He's not got much to say, has he? Anyway, we found the pizza place. And after murdering all the pesky furniture that was threatening this person's life, we can actually talk to them. Hey there, stranger. Didn't think I'd meet anyone this far out, but I'm sure glad you showed up. Name's Maria, by the way. I was heading to the Sun Tower when a shift happened and some monsters teleported right beside me. So I ran back here to my pizza shop and decided to lay low until they left. Or until someone got rid of them. Thanks for that, by the way. Anyway, I can tell from your getup you're not from around here. Yeah, that's a wild guess, but you're from above, right? Trying to open that giant gold door? Don't worry, I won't pry, just saying maybe I can help. If you ever get the chance, come meet me by one of the teleporters. Maybe we can work together. Thanks again for the save, but I better be going. I'd like to study the teleporters while I have the chance. So we'll be able to go back to one of the teleporters at like the start of one of these areas and permanently unlock them so we can skip to there right from the start of a run specifically is what I mean. So we're doing all right here. I'm sort of waiting for something to screw me up. That's as good a start as any, I guess. Again, I don't know if these things can necessarily attack me whilst I'm blatantly juggling them. So I do have to keep an eye out, but it's pretty fun to do. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Hardwood is amazing. Are they problematic if you have dogs? Yes. Should you really have stable humidity? Yes. Is it wonderful? Yes. The other best friend will probably point out the loose power switch for an upgrade. What, the light switch? Yeah. It's really annoying, that one, because it's pretty much the same problem I had with the switch in the the switch in the bathroom as well. It's the little box that's meant to screw into, and whatever it's meant to screw into ain't screwing, so basically means I have to get that box out and replace it. And I can't be fucked. I mean, I'm trying to think when would be a good time to not have electricity. And I can't even say when I sleep because I listen to stuff off of YouTube when I'm going to bed. Whee! Ow! Okay, that was poorly planned. I realise this. Ow! That was really poorly planned, so I just fucking walked up to it. Ow! Yep. Walking into all sorts of shit here. Oh, damn it, I thought we were nearly done here. No, there is more to find. I'm gonna make a push to see if I can get to the end of it. This whole section. Ow! Not at this rate. Oh, did get a cheeky wee boost after the flying spears. That felt good. And this is, yeah, just going to be another challenge room, I believe. Oh no, it's this. But it's just a replacement power, so I think I'll leave that one. You just moved out of a house that had hardwood floors and it was easily the worst, coldest house you've ever lived in. The floors weren't the main cause of the problem, obviously, but it sure didn't help. Yeah. I have completely destroyed the pizza place, you are correct. Previous owners obviously had central heating issues, so there are pipes that end up nowhere, etc. Ugh. Electricity is also when your basement is flooded. Oh, Jesus. It's either threaded or dodgy Reno job. In here, either YouTube or comedy albums you have on Audible, or British panel shows, but YouTube music has no sleep timer, so that's less likely. See, there's a sort of almost built-in one with YouTube where it just gives up playing stuff after a while. Because I wake up and there's nothing playing. Something I'm going to do is nip back here because I have 23 health. I'm going to die. But I can talk to you. Hey again, stranger. So, you're interested in hearing my proposal? How exciting. I was afraid you'd ghost me. Your lack of response and facial expressions makes you quite hard to read. First, let me do a proper introduction. Name's Maria. Pizza delivery girl by day, amateur geologist by night. Don't let my job title fool you. Delivering food isn't easy when everything keeps shifting. One wrong step and you could end up being the toppings. But I'm different. I can feel the shift and can tell when things have moved and where they'll end up. And that's how you and I can work together. See this portal? It's bound to other portals via currents. Once a portal is activated, you can keep going back to it. But if a shift occurs, that connection is lost. I've been studying these portals and using them for deliveries for quite a while now. So I'm growing pretty attuned to the currents. And if you give me enough resources, I think I can unlock these portals for you permanently. What's in it for me, you didn't ask? Well, if I can keep these portals open, then I can start helping others who are stuck because of them. Not everyone can cross these treacherous regions on their own, so having these portals would be a literal lifesaver. So what do you say? You get to traverse the world more easily, and I get to help people in need. All it takes is 1,750 gold. Perfect, this is exactly what I needed, and just like that, it's done. So back to where we were. But yeah, my other problem with using comedy shows to fall asleep is there's a kind of unpredictable laugh track that's louder than everything else that's being said. I need a more consistent volume. I can't argue with your experience, but you do think it's a combination of things. But you'll never tell anyone their opinion and experience is somehow wrong. If you could say to the Google Mini, hey, in 40 minutes, can you stop YouTube music? Definitely a combination of a bunch of stuff. That house was a garbage pile. Well, glad to hear you're out of it. And hopefully March is happy too. Make a sleep timer for YouTube Music. I'll simply monitor everything you do 24/7, sell all your data and charge you $300. Just like Google. Boy, I'm bitter. I was about to say, fundamentally we won't notice a difference. You can make a playlist, it stops when it hits the end of the playlist, yeah. Or the one you use a lot, which is animated snippets of Boom Bam. And some of those videos that have been deleted, so it seems it halts after a couple of deleted videos. Oh. My primary experience of using a YouTube playlist is that it'll show that the video is deleted and then auto skip to the next one after a short delay. I think that's on desktop though, so... Oh boy, I've got 100 mana now. No, 100 health. I can words. And it's a big old skeleton. Whomst I have forgotten all the attack patterns of, so this is gonna go so fucking well. Oh yeah, this bullshit. If you thought that was bullshit, how about this bullshit? Ah, piss. Piss. There are ways around it. Oh, that was clutch. Piss. There we go. Yeah. Wish they'd tell you what they'd done with that video was deleted. Yeah, me too. Because they don't even give you the name of it. At least not from the playlist that I've seen. So I've got a collection of game music which is particularly prone to this sort of thing. So I end up being like, I have literally no memory of what that particular song was. Right. This might be more useful. We'll go with the spearsman. I don't think I'm going to get this boss this time round. But yes, I will apply for more damage. I can shoot fungal spores everywhere because that's a healthy way to do things. Hey, pizza girl. I have a feeling that despite being called Maria, she would actually respond quicker to Pizza Girl. It just feels, that's the personality feeling that I get. Now, I still have to go through all the bullshit here, but it's slightly less bullshit than I had to go through before. Just follow this fireball to all the way to the end of the level, why not? No, hit a wall. Like a little bitch. Yeah, fuck you, fireball. I survived longer than you. Ow, piss. How are you meant to do that without, you know, upping yourself into the spikes? Twice in a row. Oh, fucking... I didn't expect that aiming down would make me jump. That's not... No, not jump, but you know, bounce. It's most unsportsmanlike. Okay, should have seen that coming. So, zoomy zoom, get through as quick as possible. Ow! Well, at least it opened the door quickly. Aha! That worked out to my advantage. Bonk. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Slight problem with trying to speedrun this shit. I tend to end up with a lot less health at the end. Because I had fucking oodles of health at the end of the last run. Oh, actually, I will head up there just in case there's some hidden chimkin. Yes! Perfect. Could have done with more, but I pretty much always can be doing with more of the chimkin. I'm like a little furry son in that regard, whom I shall not name, because if he's watching this, he might go fucking mental at the mention. And for all I know, he's just been walking all damn night. He's like, I can hear, but I cannot see. This is very sus. Aha! Fuck. That did not work out quite as I hoped it would. Into the sea with you, sir. And dead to me. Fuck. Let's see. It took him a while, but March has adjusted nicely. Oh, yay. Because you shuffle that playlist, sometimes it has a very long video and you'll wake up with audio playing or it'll have stopped. Yeah. Which well, my brother and me, yes. Something about how sometimes I'll get a 2-hour long ad or something like, here's my entire presentation movie as an ad. Oh. Fun story, you started catching up on old stuff that needs to be edited to go on YouTube. Mean City Part 1 is going up today. God, that's a blast from the past, isn't it? Just, you know, been waiting for like a year and a quarter. Come on, I haven't hit the underground section of the train yet. Well, you won't hear me saying this, I guess, will you? Drat. Go Pokemon. You do a Pokebok. Probably won't be at this much longer anyway, because coming up on 4 hours, and that is plenty. Enemies are blacked out. If I remember correctly, that means they're silhouettes. Damn it, I forgot to see if I could spend any of that money on equipment. Need more access to little buddies that end with uppy. Yes. Because they are amazing, wonderful creatures if you can hand them back at the end of the day and you're not responsible for them. Much like babies in that regard. Which, oh, that's one thing I did actually. Wandered around a vehicle museum with a very small man who loves cars. I was very excited to be there. It's also the first time that I've seen the stereotypical grabby hands. They've been actually employed in the wild, unironically, which was adorable. Ah, you sneaky little shit. Ah! That worked out for me. That didn't, but... Got to take a higher route than usual, which is nice. Yes, there we go. Bonk. Stab. Oh no. This just makes it all complicated. Because I had to deal with the big fucker whilst you little fuckers were invincible. And that's just not on. And once again I'm down to fuck all health. Which, let's face it, is entirely my own fault. Oh, Jesus. It's entirely too many bullshit here. I would like a reduction on the bullshit, please. I did not see that coming. Can't stream that long. Would have loved that museum too. Very much about the vehicles. Yes. Because they've got cars, they've got trains, they've got a wall of motorbikes, and they've got a whole ass street which is from like, it's like basically it's like a film set, but it's made up to look like, you know, Glasgow 100 years ago, which is pretty awesome. Okay, I'm gonna try one more run of this to see if I can get to the boss. I have no pretensions about actually beating it, but I will see if I can buy equipment just in case. I can get a lever weapon. I don't see that helping at all. And here we are in Glen Huntly, a suburb name that makes me want a space. Glen Huntly. That it does sound like it was written, you know, like it's from a novel. Just do Glen and then we'll add something else in. Fuck it. Whee! Okay, this can be done. It is possible. Random number gods are not that angry with me. Okay, maybe they're a little bit angry with me. I shouldn't have mentioned them. Can I? Ah, damn it. Okay, we'll try that tactic again. As soon as there's more ghosts. Yes! Okay, the fall slowly man is possibly not as much use as I hoped they were going to be, but of some use. There's definite benefit. Although the health situation is not improving. That's primarily my own fault though. Damn it. You're not launching ghosts. Nothing I can launch myself off of. Ah! Why are you all so angry with me? I've never met most of you. Okay, halfway there. Whoa, etc. Well, I love that sort of, this is as it was 100 years ago sort of exhibits. Sorry, read that properly. York had one which was a Victorian street though. That was weird because it was in the middle of the castle. I mean, if it's got to be somewhere. I mean, this one was in the middle of an exhibition centre, so much the same energy, I guess. Yes, okay. No, can't make it up there. Ow. Didn't really have a choice though, huh? Would have had to just head back otherwise. So I dashed forward and got hit, which is pretty much what I expected. Come on. Ah. I want to hit, but I cannot. Ow! A friend of yours is a marathon runner. At one race they had to cut out of Bon Jovi that said, "Whoa, you're halfway there at the halfway mark." Excellent. But it only works if they had the Living on a Prayer cardboard cut out right at the end as well. Okay, I believe that's going to do it for me today. Which, considering we've got a fair few levels done, and we killed this many people, I'm going to call that a good night's work. Therefore, I shall find somebody amazing for you to go and get yourself raided right into. Thinking of rephrasing that didn't go well. Okay, we have a couple of options here. But I fear there is one that is quite apropos. Why? Take your ad and shove it up your arse, fuck's sake. Perfect timing as you're about to hit the underground. Well, have as much fun at your work as you possibly can. Thank for stream. Oh, thank you very much for being here, Papaya. And as soon as this ad is over, I'll be able to tell if what Human is still going to be going. Because it is getting later on. So, yes. We are going to raid 8-Bit Goggles, who's playing a robot named Fight. That's a thing. And they at least seems along the roguelike bent, although it's a bit more of a Super Metroid type of thing. But yes, with a bit of luck, the Bad Batch will be back on Friday, although Jill is ill, obviously, so it might not happen. We shall see. And Rizalka will open the Grand Mahal on Saturday, as usual. And then Scott should be streaming Sega Sunday after that. So I should have done this before starting the raid, because now it's probably just going to fucking time out on me, but here's all the shout outs you need for my nepotistic ramblings. Okay, Rizalka's one did not work. Why? Give it another second, and yes, there we go. So, have good weeks. Thank you all for being here. You're all lovely and amazing. Do say nice things to 8-Bit Goggles, because they are lovely. And I shall see you again soon. Bye bye.
Actually, you know what? Can I do that boss with this loadout all the time? Hey, Key! Thank you for the raid. You were raiding.